number 5281. Good luck if you're in this break. It's on Amazon tonight. I don't know if I'm logged in here. I don't know if I'm logged in. All right. What happened to the good old days, y'all? Remember we used to always say, I don't want cable. I just want to pick what I want to watch. Now that we get to pick what we want to watch, I just want it all to be in one service again. Can we go back to those days?
No joke.
We asked for it. We got it. All right. Good luck here. We got lots to go through. Football, baseball, basketball. We're going to do a little bit of everything. So good luck if you're in this. Remember, all cards get sent out tomorrow, including the base cards. I think I'm going to start with one of the new baseball. We'll take our time, and I'll let you know what team each hit goes to as well. We are going to run this one back.
Yep, I'll let you know.
And at some point, we'll do the straight baseball break tonight, too. That's right. We get to pick on 25 different platforms. I need a sweat card in there. They still got it. So we got 2 packs here, and then we have a sweat card to cover that bottom card in there. We'll show last.
Okay, the next break is up.
A little bit different configuration this year with the 2 packs, extra cards. All right, here we go. We'll just go through this a little bit. So we have Juan Soto, so we know Mets and Jets, right? We have Kim, Dodgers, which is Chargers. Another Dodgers, Alex Freeland. With Dylan Beavers for Baltimore, numbered 8 out of 10. Okay, these are kind of cool looking this year. I like these. Brandon Lowe for Tampa Bay, and then Julio Rodriguez for Seattle. We'll get every one of those loaded. That's right, Jason. We just wanted one. That's right. Ray Finkel. The Mule. All right, here we go. We have Jackson Jobe for Detroit. Spencer for Atlanta. With Matt Olson also for Atlanta. Number to 75, we have Christopher Sanchez for Philly. And we also have numbered to 25. We have Peyton Tolley for the Red Sox, which also, that's rookie there, which also goes to the Patriots. And then a Bryce Harper for the Phillies. These look nice this year. They're a little bit like more to it than previous year's designs.
Yeah. I always like black. I like how clean they are.
Yeah. Added some shininess that you'll see in person. All right, and then in here we have an autograph. Let's see what this autograph is. Good luck. Encased autograph. Purple again, which is what, to 75. Alex Freeland for the Dodgers.
Nice Dodgers.
On that on-card autograph, purple rookie. And that goes, of course, to the Chargers. Congratulations on that. Congrats, congrats, congrats. All right. I'm going to get right into it. I just want to see Cosmic.
Jump into it.
I'm not waiting any longer.
Release day, let's go.
We got a lot of boxes to go in this. Let's just jump into this. I guess we're not going to miss if they're a rookie or not, Lily. All right, lots of packs. You know what we're looking for in these.
Yeah, we're about halfway full on that next break already.
And we'll do more of these tonight. All right, I'll show these. Obviously, they're base cards, but we still ship them all there with Noah, Eves, Drake Powell, and the Spacewalk. Those are cool. And Aaron Gordon. I like those Spacewalk. I know they're not rare, but they're cool. I know, breaking rips. If there's a Drake May in this, I won't miss it. All right, Josh Hart, Scotty Barnes with the mailman, speaking of, on the Galaxy Greats. Utah goes with the Raiders, and then Brandon Ingram. We have Paulo, Kobe Brea. We have a refractor of Noah for the Bulls and Bears, and Scoot Henderson. We're looking for the different planets on these short prints. The sun, and then all the other planets. The further away from the sun, the more short print the card. All right, Malik Monk, Fleming, Evan Mobley, orange to 25. Kawhi Leonard, 14 out of 25, which is Chargers.
Nice.
It's that and the Dodger cards already. I love these. Nice Kawhi Leonard, orange to 25. That's sick. Underappreciated Kawhi.
Hey, Trevor.
What's up, Trevor? All right, Lonzo, Will Riley, Tobias Harris, Detroit, and Tannic. We do want Pluto. Yes, that's correct. We do. Miles Turner, Miles McBride, Jeremiah Fears for New Orleans, which is Saints and KD. Can Crypto, it's one of these on the break.
One
Yep.
box.
The other basketball I put in this was the Bowman Delight, which is actually the most expensive box in the break.
Yeah.
Just because it adds 3 autographs, where there's no guaranteed autographs in Cosmic. All right, Anthony, we have Ray Allen, Heat Ray on the Ray Allen, and Jared McCain. Ride the Lightning. These are breaks. These cards are all spoken for before I open them. People bought teams in this break. Russell Westbrook, Porzingis, with Cedric Coward, Memphis there. And then Darren.
We are running this back. We're over halfway full in this next break.
All right, we have Naz Reid. What do we got back here? Brandon Padinsky. Oh, Steph Curry. I like these. These are, what are these called? In extraterrestrials. I think these are what these are called. Steph Curry.
You should call them by their nicknames when applicable.
NFL Cosmic, we probably won't see till the summer. All right, Denny, Ace Bailey, Tony Parker, and Martin. Coco, what was the card? Jaden Ivey. There's a Cooper flag on the base. Jaime Jaquez. Yeah, Zach, man, they're just so nice. Tristan Silva, Dylan Harper, and we have Igor Demin for the Brooklyn Nets, which is Jets as well too. And this one's numbered to 199. 100%, all Cosmic. Cosmic never goes down in price because they don't make as many boxes of Cosmic as other product, and it's just beautiful, base cards and all. All right, Lauri Markkanen, even like these Nucleus cards, I love these. Trey Murphy there for New Orleans and Kawhi Leonard. What's up, Wim?
Hey, Wim.
All right, OG Fred Van Fleet. We have Yang for the Trailblazers. Tobias Harris. All right, Sengun Richardson. Ooh, that's a nice one. Cedric Coward to 150 on that purple spacewalk. I love those. All right, VJ Edgecombe. And this is Grizzlies, which is Tennessee Titans on that one. Gary Trent, James there, Io, and we have Porzingis for the Celtics out of 75. So Celtics and Patriots go together. Nice Porzingis. And that green color match Celtics.
Nice.
That's cool. How we feeling, Wim? All right. Jalen Green, Renard, with Con Canoopel on that extraterrestrial and SGA. Nope. J Love, this is regular. All right, Steph Curry, Giddey, Vince Carter, Raptors. That goes to the Bills and Draymond Green. All right, Anthony Black, Walker, Kessler, Chris Bosh. Raptors on that refractor galaxy, and Malik. FDI was too expensive. I mean, you could put in almost 3 of these for the price of one FDI. All right, Ja Morant, Cade Cunningham, and we have Andrew Wiggins there to end that. All right, 2 boxes open as all. We still got 4 hobby boxes in this break. Another basketball. We got 2 football and another baseball as well too. We'll open that Bowman last. All right, we have Julio Jones, Falcons, with DeAndre Swift, Jackson Dart. There's a Cam Ward Silver Field level and a Tyler Loop. FDI is called First Day Issued, Logan. It's basically, if you're familiar with First Off the Line Panini, it's Topps First Off the Line. They call it FDI. And they put like a couple extra variations in there. I just, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Ooh, we have gold here. Gold Sparks, come on. It is Max Crosby Raiders. That's sick.
Nice.
Gold to 10, and that one is numbered 4 out of 10 for the Raiders. Nice Max Crosby. Do you have a thickie there I could
Yeah.
use? There was a goalie named Cam Ward, wasn't there? All right, we have Kyle McCord with Jeffrey Simmons on the blue for the Titans. Ferguson, Bo Nix, Alec. Question of the night is favorite sports nickname. All right, Mike Evans. Ooh. With Scattaboo for the Giants. RPA, 2-color patch there.
Nice.
With Tez Johnson, Tyleek, and PS2. The Big Hurt was probably my first answer too. Megatron's up there for me too. There's so many good nicknames. Pee Wee Reese. All right, Tyler Warren on the silver. Troy Aikman for Dallas. That one's clean, numbered to 35. With Ollie Gordon, Caleb Johnson, and Will Howard. The Fridge is Fridge, Primetime, and Sweetness. All-time greats there. All right, 24 out of 35 on that Troy. The Jet. 10 Nick. Jordan, Isaiah, Gray Zabel, Jackson Dart, and Woody Marks. All right, then we have Hunter for the Rams, Trey Benson, JMO, JJ, and T-Mac. Optimus Grimes. Knee balances. Chris, come on. Honey Badger. All right, we have Burchard, Ty Felton. Oh, this will be a Hall of Fame autograph, maybe? It is Drew Pearson, Cowboys, on that Hall of Fame
Nice.
autograph. TJ and St. Brown.
Okay, only 11 spots left in that next break.
All right, that Drew Pearson's numbered to 50. I'll go with that Troy. He hate me. All right, Anthony Richardson under 49, Mojo. With Thornton, Harold Fannin, Jaden, and Pat Bryant. The kid is also one of the all-time greats, if not one of the greatest. Nicknames. Air McNair. That's a good one. No one said that. Wild Thing, the Sheriff. All right, James Pierce, Tyler Shuck, O2, Black and Burns. All right, we have David Carr, Scary Terry, Cam Ward, Jaden Daniels, Higgins, and the Filler.
Nick.
Kind of is become a nickname, huh? Joe Milton, Kyle Williams, and Devontae. All right, we still got 3 boxes to go. Nice Scattaboo on there. Nice gold. All right, I'm going to go back to baseball. We're going to keep just moving around. Just make it confusing for us all.
Yeah.
What are Noah and Kobe's nickname? All right, so we got 2 packs here, 1 card underneath. We'll show that card last. All right, here we go. We have Mason Barnett for Oakland with Denzer, and that is for the Angels, and Cam for the Yankees with Jeremy Pena to 50 for Houston. Trey Turner for Philly and Christian Yelich for the Brew Crew. Round mound or rebound. All right. We have Perdomo with Bryce Matthews, Jonathan Arnada with Yordan Alvarez. I love these blues, the 150. Garrett Cole for the Yankees, which is Giants. And then a Mason Miller for the Padres.
The question of the day is, what is your favorite sports nickname for someone?
And we load all those cards. Those cards,
Yes.
every card in those get top loaded. All right, here we go. We have green numbered to 99. 69 out of 99, rookie. It is Bryce Eldridge for the Giants, which is the 49ers. Nice. 68 out of 99, Bryce Eldridge. Nice for the Niners.
8 spots left in that next break. We're running it back.
All right, and we still have Topps Chrome Football and the Delight of Bowman. I'll save that Delight for last. That box is
Y'all.
over half of the break itself.
It is.
It's an expensive box. See if we can hit something. Oh, that's right. We got to watch for the Red Shield rookies in those Bowmans.
Yes, Red Shield
for
rookie.
the buybacks and all that.
Yeah, those are like $2,000 boxes.
They are not cheap, I know. Revis Island counts. That's a great one.
Revis Island's a great
All right, we
one.
have Thule, DJ Moore, Josh Allen, and Dez. And once that next break's getting close to full, we can also list we only can do 2 baseball breaks tonight with Definitive. If you've seen Definitive, you know. All right, Cam Scattaboo on the refractor with Lawrence Taylor and Mason Graham. Big Country. What's up, Liz? A great one.
Hey, Liz.
All right, refractor there. To be determined, Liz. We don't know from day to day. But next week, Primo will be back. Patrick Mahomes, McCaffrey, Reek, and Walker. We say we will be, and then the morning shows up, and we got too much to do.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson on that neon.
Oh.
Sorry, Russell.
Sorry, Russ.
Tom Brady and Quinn Ewers.
Hey, Christine.
J. Ray almost could be. All right, we have Alvin Kamara, numbered to 275 for New Orleans. Danny Stutzman. I know, Larry. We're all so disappointed when we see a Russ card. We just want Dart. I feel bad when I say that. I know, David. I know. All right, Bland. We have Derrick Henry, and there's a Dart on the base. All right, Evans, Hill, Jalen Carter, refractor, and Terrence Ferguson. All right, Theo, Drake London autograph for the Falcons.
Nice.
Out of $4.99. St. Brown and Stewart. Also, y'all, we'll do a shop to stand giveaway at 238 shares, and we're already at 170, so we're not that far away. And I'll just say, on the stand, there was a couple custom cards. If you like custom cards, donated from Stink Pickle of that are on the stand today. All right, Bucky Irving, Walker. Ooh, we got gold back here. We have Reed and Baker Mayfield for the Buccaneers out of 50.
Thank you, Logan.
All right, we have Troy Franklin, Denzel Ward, Dart, and Princely. All right, Rashid, JCM, Joe, and Xavier Watts. With Cameron, Jaden Higgins, Scary Terry, and Seth Hennigan. Nick C. That's a good one. Jonathan Taylor, Evan McPherson, and Thornton. Yeah, replays for us are always available on YouTube, Papa. We have Mooney, Josh Allen, and Brashard Smith. We stream there at the same time we're here, so you can rewind us while we're live.
Adam, I need to get one.
Or watch any of our replays forever and ever. Jalen Ramsey, Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase on that refractor on that all chrome, and Trey Harris.
Adam, we don't have that hat for sale, but we got a lot of requests for it, so it's on my list.
All right, 2-2, Dalton Schultz. We have Sterling Sharp and Dylan Gabriel. Money Mantel's another good one. Ridley, Noah, PS2, and Travion Henderson. Okay. All right, we have Dawson Knox with a Michael Wilson, the 250. Kelsey on the refractor, and Ashton Gianti. We're at 192 shares, almost there.
J. Ray, it does not.
What's up, Herman? Kittle, Rashawn Gary, Drake May, and Kenneth Grant. All right, Rashid. We got another numbered here. We have Winston and Deshaun Hand from the back. And we have Colts with Latu numbered to 150 for the Colts on the Blue Wave. All right, let me do one more box.
Okay, here we go.
This is the delight of the Bowman. Good luck in this, man. You can hit such big cards out of this. So
Yes.
good luck. 3 autographs. Sorry, Bingo. Ironhead Hayward. That's a good one. All right, here we go. We have Keontae George. Just going to go through these. Dylan Harper. There we go.
There we go.
Dylan Harper Spurs, which is Pittsburgh Steelers, numbered to 299.
Johnson family.
Johnson family
There
said,
you go.
save me, please. Johnson family, you're
You're
saved. All right, Dylan Harper with Jalen Tyson for Cleveland, which goes to the Browns. And Derek Dixon, which goes to the NIL spot.
Which in this one goes to Norwalk.
Y'all, is this a case hit card? Oh, my goodness. It is the Con Canoople.
Oh my gosh.
Crystallized. These are big, and these are so beautiful in person.
Amazing.
That goes to the Panthers, Hornets and Panthers.
K. Walter.
K. Walter, that's why we do these.
That's amazing.
No joke.
No joke. These delight, you know.
All right, we have Andrew Wiggins to 99 for Miami, with Kyrie Irving for Dallas. Giannis gold to 50, which that's Milwaukee, which goes to the Packers.
Wow.
With Will on the refractor, Will Richard, and for the NIS spot, you got Uzon. Okay. Wow, there was the Canoople and this Dylan Harper in this. That's crazy. Congrats to those two teams. That's why that's why I wanted to pair the Delight box with the Cosmic, because Cosmics are tough to hit autographs in, but when you hit, and then Delights are just really nice overall. So, 100%. J Ray. All right, let me do a recap of that.
Yeah.
Obviously, in that one we didn't hit any Cooper flag or anything, but we will. At least we got a little bit there for the Cowboys.
People have the con up for 5K.
Oh yeah, those crystallized are huge case hits.
Only one sold for so far.
What did it sell for?
Yeah, what did it sell for? Wow, congratulations.
Overnight card coming your
Yeah,
way.
K. Walter.
8K it sold for. So there's one up for 5K. You said that's crazy. All right. These are some of the numbered cards. So this Dylan is numbered to 10, by the way, for Baltimore. And then we had Peyton out of 25 for Boston. Cam Scatterboo on the RPA. Max Crosby Raiders gold to 10. There was Michael Wilson. Derek Dixon. This goes to the NIL spot. Congrats on that. Then we have Giannis gold for the Packers. Tyson for Cleveland. Julio Jones. Porzingis green color match there. Celtics go with the Patriots. Then we have Cedric Coward to 150. Grizzlies and Titans. Then we have Igor here for the Nets, which goes to the Jets. And Christopher Sanchez for Philly. Kawhi Leonard, orange to 25. Clippers go with the Chargers. Russell Wilson. There was a refractor, Scatterboo. Hunter, Simmons. Cooper Flag base in there for Dallas. We have Latu for the Colts. Baker Mayfield gold, Buccaneers. Drake London autographed for the Falcons. Alvin Kamara Saints. We have Garrett Cole for the Yankees, which is Giants. AR for the Colts. Then we had Drew Pearson autograph out of 50 Hall of Fame for Cowboys. This Troy Aikman for the Cowboys was numbered to 35. Cam Ward on that silver. Jeremy Pena. And then we had the Dylan Harper. Spurs and Steelers go together. So congrats to the Steelers on that really good Dylan Harper. And congrats to the Panthers and Hornets spot. With the crystallized Con Canoople.
It's amazing. Wow.
Maybe there hasn't been that many hit of these. But
Yeah.
they're and I remember what at the conference, Topps told us, in person, they look so much better. They're so beautiful. Okay, there was also 2 encased autographs for baseball. So we had Alex Freeland for the Dodgers in that Charger spot, numbered to 75. And then we had Bryce Eldridge for the Giants, which is the 49ers, numbered to 99. So there are also 2 of those. Once you see it, there's actually quite a bit in that break.
Yeah, there is. Okay, so there's only 6 spots left in that next break.
Good luck. That last break was awesome. So let's see if we can hit some other bigger stuff here for people as well, too.
Okay, the all football break is up and pinned.
No. Baseball, you mean?
Baseball, I'm so sorry.
All baseball
All
break.
baseball.
All All right, this break is 52.82. I only can do 2 of those tonight. I only had 1 case of definitive, and there's 2 in a case. So I don't know if I'll get more in the future. If I'm offered more, I don't know. Kaiju is Topps Chrome Football. You know, they're supposed to be hobby and Jumbos and Delight exclusive, but we have seen them come out of some retail. So who knows? All right, there's 1 card still in there. We'll show that last. Good luck here. Oh, BM Kid. He was so good. All right, here we go. We have Cole Young, Mariners there. We have Vladdy, which is for Toronto and the Bills. O'Neal Cruz for Pittsburgh. Roman Anthony, Red Sox. Numbered to 199 is Jackson Chourio for the Brew Crew and the Packers there. And then Harry Ford for Washington.
Oh, and Tommy Boy, I see you. You won.
Okay.
Shop the stand.
That's what I thought, Jags. Someone said it was supposed to be hobby exclusive. I'm like, well, I've seen them pulled out of blasters before, so. All right, we have Andrew McCutchen, Pittsburgh, Aldalis Garcia. We have Ozzy Albies, Atlanta. Numbered to 50 gold is Shota for the Cubs, which is Bears. Congrats on that. Out of 50 with Chris Bassett for the Blue Jays. And there's a Shohei. Shohei pitching. You know, you slab any Shohei card right now. Just for the future, I'm just saying.
No joke.
Shohei, which is the Dodgers and Chargers. And then a manga here for the Cubs and Bears.
And Tommy Boy won the Shop the Stand giveaway. We'll do your giveaway right after this break.
And then there's 1 autograph card inside of here still. Good luck here. It is Owen Casey, Super Futures for the Cubs. Numbered 4 out of 99. And I love that these are all on card. So congrats on that. Cubs, which is Bears. He is a stud. Yeah, Super Futures on that Owen Casey there. And that goes to the Bears. Congrats on that, the Bears. All right, and then I'm going to jump right to this, too. I want y'all to see Cosmic.
And the next break of this is up as well. I will pin this.
Yeah, I don't know when they produce these, actually, Ryan, so I'm not sure.
Nice guy, yes. The planetary pursuits in this are amazing.
All right, we have Trey, Jalen Johnson. There's Luca with Manu Ginobili on the Galaxy.
So 2 breaks in the shop and all football, or all baseball and mixer.
All right, Damian Lillard, Franz Wagner, Cooper Flag. Get that loaded up, and Desmond Bain.
I believe NIL was the first to go every time.
I'm sure. There's only 1 box for NIL, but I think they're guaranteed to hit. So, all right, Tyler Hero with Yang and Brandon Miller. All right, Kyrie Bradley Beal with Carmelo Anthony on out of 199 for the Knicks, which goes to the Giants. And that Carmelo Anthony to 199. I love those. Not yet, Derek. Derek, this is only our second break. Only our second break. All right, Liam McNeely, Will Riley, Refractor, and Chris Middleton. All right, here's our Nuki list, and it is Cade Cunningham. Nice. Sabonis there. On which one, Kentucky? All right, nice Cade Cunningham Nuki list for the Lions, Tigers, and Pistons spot.
You do not. Jay Ray, you do not. You've run out.
All right, Julius Randle, Jalen Rose, Pacers, and Trey Murphy. Do we know Kentucky born? The reason I asked that is there's no graded cards of that yet, so I was just curious how you knew. We have Klingon, Walter Clayton, and Keontae George. I mean, Ethan, the easiest is probably 130 point or eBay, but also Card Ladder is really good. All right, Noah, we have nice the franchise, Stevie franchise there. Speaking of nicknames, Christian Braun.
Casey, they don't do a retail version of this.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever done retail Cosmic. All right, we have Newell for Atlanta, Jabari Smith.
Is it bearded?
I think it's worth card ladder's worth it. Yeah, if you're gonna be comping a lot, card ladder's definitely worth it. 100%. All right, we have DeMar DeRozan. Custard, they did. It's not the same. It's not the same as it used to be. All right, Jalen Wells. Oh, speaking of nicknames, Grandmama. Larry Johnson for Charlotte. No one said Grandmama.
That's a great one.
All right, Tyrese. Refractor of Tatum there for the Celtics and Patriots. TJ McConnell. Yeah, that makes sense, Ethan. All right, Grant Thompson, Ben Wallace, Galaxy for the Pistons, and James Harden.
Okay, spots are going in both breaks. I'm going to pin the all baseball break.
All right, Kasparis, Concanupel. We have Spacewalk, Walter Clayton there for the Jazz. Kobe White. Nice, Ethan. Big Baby's a great one, too. Ooh. What do we got here? We got something here. Is this autograph, actually? Wait. Oh, my. We have, okay, a Spacewalk Cooper Flag Refractor. Congrats on that.
We'll take it.
And what is this? Is this? Oh, this is autograph. Chaz Lanier Pistons autograph. I love these. I remember we hit Tom Brady's of those last year.
Yes.
All right. It's okay. Chaz Lanier doesn't get much playing time. He's okay. Hopefully someday. All right,
It's an auto on Cosmic.
It is auto on Cosmic. And congrats on that Cooper Flag on that Spacewalk Refractor.
Nice.
Yeah, it says Refractor right there. Congrats on that Cooper Flag, too. That's right. I love those cards, Gil. I love the autographs on those. All right, Kuzma, Trey Young, Jokic, and Bobby Portis.
He's a nice guy, though.
I mean, I've heard he's pretty nice. Alex Sarr, Chet Holmgren, VJ, and Herbert Jones. That's funny. Yeah, Philip. All right, Derek Lively, Danny Wolf, Kyrie Irving. What's that? And Mark. Is this something? Ooh, this is called a propulsion. All right, Dallas. Kyrie Irving on the propulsion.
Nice.
I haven't seen one of those yet.
Out of what? Breaking. Go.
Out of Cosmic a while ago.
Okay.
All right, a couple nice cards there
that's
for
right.
Allison.
Yeah.
I know. Boatcoat, that was funny. Quentin Grimes, Caruso, Cam, and we have Scotty Barnes, the 150, which is Toronto Raptors, which goes to the Buffalo Bills spot. All right, 29 out of 150 on that Scotty Barnes. All right, so we're going to do one of the football boxes now, and we still have 4 boxes left in this break. I like this variation. They do. They started with baseball, Caleb. Cosmic Baseball, I believe, started in 21. And then they've done it ever since in baseball. And they did football unlicensed last year. They did basketball unlicensed this year, and now it's licensed this year. All right, we have Sam Darnold with Evans. Ollie Gordon, RPA, with that nice 3-color patch there for the Dolphins. With Mahomes and Bijan. Nice, Caleb. WWE Cosmic. Oh, you know what comes out this weekend, Bear Down? Is it this weekend? WWE Royalty comes out soon.
Soon.
That's going to be nice.
I think it's actually...
Tyler Shuck Silver. Is that Friday?
I just looked at it, and I have zero remembrance. I should remember it.
I know we have it already.
Yes.
It's a night. I mean, it's... Yes, with WrestleMania patches, it's going to be a big product. Royalty's so nice.
Friday. Thank you, Reps.
All right, Jared Goff for the Lions. With Jonathan Stewart, Drake London, and Travis Etienne.
I thought it was Friday. I didn't want to say it and be incorrect.
I'll either rip it Friday morning, or because Noah and Kobe are on that night, or I'll do it Saturday night. All right, here we go. We have Joe Milton, Michael Pittman, with a Jack Sawyer rookie ticket, and then Colson Loveland and Elijah.
Nice. Nick. Shay Ray.
All right, nice Jack Sawyer for Pittsburgh. All right, Joe Milton for Dallas. with Rashad Bateman, DJ Moore, Matthew Golden, George Pickens. Nice. The cracked ice skill. Let's go. All right. Emeka on the silver with a Matthew Golden blue field level. I love these. Nice hit there. Woody Marks, Abdul Carter, Tommy, and the base. All right.
You would think, Jerry.
That Matthew Golden is number 10 out of 75. All right. We have Scadaboo, Tez Johnson, and we have Andre Yoshiva on the patch autograph for the Bengals. Nice Bengals. Ooh, gold Bijan Robinson on the gold mojo for Atlanta.
Nice, Atlanta.
With Joe, DJ Giddens, Loveland, and Marshawn Lattimore. Nice gold. I love the gold mojos out of select. All right, Falcons. That one is number 10 out of 10, last on print. Congrats on that. He does like his tendies. J. Ray, 2 more cases came in of your favorite. Take
That's
just
right.
today. Sam Laporta, Cooper, DJ, and DJ. That Kyrie is from Cosmic. Yes, it's a short print. All right, Shadur on the silver. Dylan Gabriel, Lad McConkey. It's called Propulsion. All right, we have Nick, Jadon Blue, Jaden Daniels with the Nomarian Hampton patch for the Chargers, and Alvin Kamara. Are you saying specifically the 2021? All right, Abdul Carter with a J.J. McCarthy on that tricolor for the Vikings. Those are numbered to $3.99. And then we have DK, Christian McCaffrey, and Jalen Waddle. All right, decent box there, especially with the gold Bijan in that too. All right, let's go back to baseball. Gil, he's like 22 years old. Why are people saying that for a 22-year-old quarterback?
This is the box number 4 of 6 in this break. We're running this break back. It's in the shop, but I pinned the all baseball break.
Yeah, we got 3 more. I was just halfway through the break so far, Dan. You're welcome, Nicholas.
You're welcome.
Everything from today gets shipped out tomorrow. I already have some overnights, too. All right, we have Senga there for the Mets, Jets. Paul Goldschmidt, Yankees. We have Jacob Marcy there for, who's that for? Why don't I know that? Oh, Miami. Christian Moore to 75 for the Angels. Jazz for the Yankees, and Carson Williams. They are coming out with this for football this year, too. That's true. They're used to getting 25-year-old rookies. All right, with Dylan, Bubba Chandler, Wyatt Langford, which is Dallas, Francisco Lindor out of 199 for the Jets, Nets, Mets, William Contreras for the Brew Crew, and a Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. For the Dodgers. Can I mute J. Ray, please? All right. I'd like to mute him. All right, orange to 25. Ooh! Ellie De La Cruz for Cincinnati.
Nice.
That is Bengals. Out of 25, and he's having a monster year already.
Topher.
Let's go, Topher. 20 out of 25, Ellie De La Cruz. Congratulations, Topher. All right, congrats on that. Bengals, and the Reds spot. All right, let's go football, and then we still got the most expensive box by far in this break of the lights. The world says free J. Ray. Sometimes J. Ray just needs to go to the corner for a while.
Yes. He's a little timeout.
He needs a timeout once in a while.
Hey, Zero Sum. Congratulations on your hit yesterday. That got overnighted.
Yeah, Zero Sum with the hit of the night last night. That Drake made. That Jackson Dart card. Probably about an $8,000 to $10,000 card. All right, we have Nick Bosa, Noah Fant, J.J. McCarthy to 99 for the Vikings, and Ernest.
Yes, 2025 Topps Chrome update jumbos.
Yes, I put 2 updates in there, Matt. just because there's so many autographs in it and chances that, you know, the debut patches and stuff. Last night it was the National Treasures Nike Swoosh out of 2. All right, Travion Henderson on the Refractor. Alvin and Tyler Shuck.
What card was? Oh, the.
I answered that. I just answered that, yeah. Jerry needs a hug and a soda. Not after that, I don't think. We have Bijan and a Donovan Edwards. Well, the out of was it the out of 10 did crazy numbers, so the out of 2 is going to go way higher. All right, Troy Aikman and Savion. Either way, it's a big card. All right, we have R.J. Harvey, Taysom Hill, and T-Mac. All right, Jalen Wright, Jerry Jeudy, Mahomes, and Luther.
Oh, Can. So close.
Can, there was also a RPA, too, that went to the 6th spot. We have CD, George, Frank, and Minungai. So there are a couple darts. Alts with a Mecca on that Fortune 15 refractor.
Yes, it did, Coop. I see you.
Let's go, Coop. All right, we have Ashton Genty refractor. Get that loaded up for the Raiders. Derrick Henry and Phil. I think Coop's got overnight too.
Coop got an overnight package too.
All right, John New, Jacoby Williams, and Derek Harmon. Yeah, Loch Ness.
No
It's a
joke.
50-50 shot there, wasn't it? All right, Saints with Stutzman autograph for the Saints to 150 with Watt and Nick Scorton. Empty box. Danny Dimes. Trey McBride pitcher variation. Cardinals. We'll load that up. With Turner. All right, we have Quinn Ewers refractor, Dolphins with that Tom Brady Fortune 15, Allen Jr., and Matt LaQuint. Hopefully not too long. Fred Warner, BTJ, and Eminwari.
There are some. Yeah, I don't know. Good question.
All right, Micah, Lions. Jared Goff numbered to 275. With Stingley and Devin Neal. It was a Jackson Dart RPA redemptions. His RPAs have been redemptions. They were great last year, Bear Down. All right, Wandale, Joe Mixon, Chris Olave refractor. All right, Roma Dunze, Marvin Mims, Matthew Golden, Dylan. That means the player didn't get a chance to sign the card to put into the product, so you get a redemption card that you redeem and then Top sends it to you in the mail. Isaiah, Lamar Jackson, Fred Warner, and Shudder.
It's like an IOU.
Robert's like my ticker. He tells me what the scores of the games are.
Especially when it's against Atlanta.
Yeah. All right. Out of 150, Fred Warner for Niners. Jordan James.
For sure, Coop. That's no joke.
All right, what do we have here? Caleb, Eagles. Saquon Barkley to 75 for the Eagles. I like that they put the Kelly Green there. Romeo and Tez Johnson. All right, let's get back into these delights.
Okay.
These things are crazy on these Bowmans. So far, Emma. All right. I see something nice here. Let's see. All right. We have Hugo for Boston. Suns, which is Cardinals, with a Ryan Dunn autograph, gold to 50. Raptors, which is Bills, with Grady Dick on the autograph. And then we have Trey Kaufman, Ren, Purdue for the NIL spot, numbered to 150. Nice. With the Darren Peterson on those glass. Those are nice. Those prospects card also for NIL. With Jones, Providence, NIL spot. You're good.
Wow.
You're good this one. With Miles Turner, geometric. Javon Small to 99 for Memphis and the Titans. We have Nolan for the Nets. And we have Ace Flag out of Maine for the NIL spot.
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice, you did well with that NIL spot on that
Yeah,
box.
you did.
All right, let me do a recap of that one. Again, I'll show you what's in that big baseball break, and then we're going to rerun this mixer for a little while tonight. I just like the mixer. I think it's the fairest way to do that, some of that product. Because Cosmic by itself is so hard to hit in that it needs to be mixed with other product.
He's selling well just because of his brother.
Yes, I was wondering how well his cards were just because of his brother.
Yeah.
All right, quick little recap. We had the Trey McBride variation, Joe Milton, Cooper Flag, that Grady Dick, which is the Bills, and then Trey Kaufman Wren for the NIL spot. Ryan Dunn, Suns and Cardinals go together. Fred Warner, Jared Goff, Lindor to 199, Christian Moore, Los Angeles to 75, Bijan Gold to 10 out of 10 for the Falcons. Matthew Golden to 75. We had Jack Sawyer on that autograph for Pittsburgh. Scotty Barnes to 150 for the Raptors and Bills. Pistons with the Cade Cunningham Nucleus. Churio for the Brewers. We have Shota Gold to 50 and a little Shohei up there too, pitching Shohei. With Saquon to 75, Stutzman to 150, JJ to 99, Yoshiba for the Bengals, Jared Goff, Ollie Gordon, RPA, Chaz Lanier autograph. I love these out of Cosmic. Congrats there for the Lion spot. And then Carmelo Anthony Knicks, which is Giant spot, with that Cooper Flag refractor. That's nice. And then also Dallas, you also got this Propulsion Kyrie Irving too as well. And then we had two really nice cards. So Cubs, which is Bears, on that Owen Cassie, and then an Ellie De La Cruz orange autograph to 25 for the Reds, which is Bengals, Cincinnati.
That's amazing.
Congrats on that. Now I always shop the stand
You
too.
do
Right?
for Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy, are you here?
Tommy Boy.
Y'all wait till you see what's on Shop the Stand. That's a tough one. Breaking Rips. They're similar yet different. Because Diamond Icons are great too. I think the Diamond Icons were just a bit more expensive. Similar price though. So think of it as like a Flawless or National Treasures box as far as like how many, that's the thicker, nice cards with the patches, game use patches and autographs and stuff. All right, this one is sold out. And then she's going to relist the baseball again. We won't list another mixer until we do the other baseball. And then we'll decide what to do the rest of the night. But I added these in here because that gives us 6 more autographs and of course the chance at the big stuff, the debuts. All right, let's just go like this. All right, this is break number 0000. It's break number blank.
Oh.
I know, I'm not going to start till you get it. All cards get shipped out tomorrow, base and all. If you ever need to watch a replay, they're available on YouTube instantly and forever. I'm going to go slow as you're putting the break number in. Ooh, wow, that updated fast. You just typed it.
That's weird.
5283 on the break number.
Sometimes it doesn't.
All right, so these came out today too. So there's 2 packs plus 1 encased card in there. I'll show last. All right, good luck. Thank you, Chatty. I hope you're up off the floor right now. All right, we have Drew Gilbert for the Giants, Matt Chapman Giants, Bryson Stott. We have Nolan McLean, and out of 75, Otto Kemp for the Phillies, rookie numbered 60 out of 75, and George Springer for the Blue Jays. Nice. I'm glad that she was able to help you. Sorry that you're not feeling well.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just reloaded and pinned this break. It's the only other time we can do it.
Yep. All right, Corey Seager, Brendan Donovan, Justin Verlander. Numbered to 25, orange, Andres Jimenez for the Blue Jays. With Mason Wynn for the Cardinals and Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. I hear you, Chatty. All right, good luck here. we have this one is numbered to 100. Autograph of Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. There you go, White Sox. Little on card Colson Montgomery autograph.
Nice.
White Sox, probably cheapest team, one of them. It is nice, Colson Montgomery. All right, these are the jumbos now. I feel like jumbos hit pretty nice in these. So we have 3 autographs in these. So I wanted to get a couple jumbos. And this as well too. Again, we ship all the base. Just make sure there's nothing hidden in there. All right, we have Logan Webb on that refractor with Geraldo numbered to 199. And Kyle Tucker on those Terra cards for the Cubs. And then Blake Krim on the refractor. I'll let you load some of these for me. I'll let you load that one for me.
Yep,
Thank
I
you.
got it.
Only a couple spots left in that football, basketball, baseball mixer, and we can do more of those tonight. All right, we have Kim, Cade, Mike, Kyle Stores, and Woo. What's up, Matt? How are you doing?
Hey, Matt.
All right, Griffin Conine autograph for Miami with Doug, Brendan Donovan, Drake Baldwin, and Birdsong. Like the old days. Yes, we got some big breaks up there. I know you like the mixers. And big baseball break, too. You need to change your name to I Found the Football Breaks. All right. Here, Mason Miller with another Geraldo. This one's the green to 99. With Mookie Betts on those Night Terrors and AJ. Can you... Here, I'll load that one. I know you're getting caught up over there. We're going for the rainbow. Geraldo.
J Ray, you are pressing your luck.
Was it pretty loud? All right, we have Ryan, Kim, and Cedric Mullins refractor. What's up, Chris T?
Hey, Chris.
Lots of rookie base in these. And then, all right, we have Brad, Will Wilson, and Chris Paddock on the refractor. I always wonder why they haven't been able to perfect a printer. I feel like printers are always issues. All right, for the Twins, we have Alan Roden autographed to 299, rookie for the Twins, with Danny Jansen, Corbin Carroll, Diamondbacks, and a Cam Smith. This is not new. This is the 2025 Jumbo update. So I like doing the update just to chase those debut patches, and the updates have been pretty nice. And I wanted Jumbo in this break because there's so many autographs. The new baseball in this, you're going to see, it's the definitive. It's a super high-end baseball. That'll be in this break too. All right, Cam Smith, Jackson Merrill, and Jake Berger. I saw someone opening the other day of one of my favorite all-time baseball products. It was like 2021 Optic Unlicensed Baseball. And they would have hot boxes where you would have 18, where every pack has a low numbered card, and then they would have boxes that had 8 autographs. I just love those.
Those are awesome.
They're super cheap. We should get some of those. Those are fun. All right, we have Gage Workman for the Tigers with Scooble on the refractor and Spears. That's funny. All right, Blake. We have Chris. Nick Enright autograph for the Guardians with Dominguez, Bryce Harper, and there's a Nick Kurtz on the rookie refractor. Yeah, Bourbon. I remember opening those back 5 years ago, and it was always fun to hit the in the case. You usually had 3 or 4 of them where there'd be hot boxes, and one of them would be one with 8 to 10 autographs, and those were always a lot of fun, and not very expensive either. I think they were $100 or something. But what am I doing? I was grabbing the box we didn't have 2 more packs on the table. I saw someone doing a break with them. I was like, oh, that's fun. It was like teams were like $4.
Oh my gosh.
All right, there's that Ellie sliding picture. All right, Baltimore with Grant Wolfram, numbered to 99, with Kyle Tucker, and Noah Cameron. Sunny, there's out of Topps Chrome Black. There's been there's been some Churios. Nothing like, I don't think there's been any crazy autographs or anything yet. But just wait, Sonny. We're about to open definitive. I've seen Brew Crew have some crazy cards in those. Or that baseball break that's in the shop is the only other time we can run it. All right, we have Vlad and Tommy Pham in that first jumbo. All right, let's go with Topps Chrome Black. Yeah, a little bit on the Orioles there. I know what we're all waiting for in that definitive. But I'm going to open the rest of this first.
And I'm going to pin that multi-year mixer. There's only 2 spots left in that. We'll run right into that.
All right, we have Colson Montgomery. We have Will Banfield, Rafael Devers, Giants. Out of 75, Riley Green for the Tigers. With Kobe Mayo for Baltimore and Scooble for the Tigers as well, too. Nice Riley Green. That's my Tiger. Let's go. All right, we have Mackenzie Gore, Young Ho Lee, with Marcus Simeon, Luis Perez, numbered to 199, with Jeremy Pena and Stanton there too for the Yankees. And again, we top load every one of those, even the base cards.
They're so pretty.
I know the Braves are playing the Tigers right now. Your Braves are on fire this year. All right, here we go. Good luck here. We have, is that 9 out of 10 autograph, right? Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Colson Montgomery, what? White Sox.
White Sox. My gosh. Sergeant Carter.
Sergeant Carter, you paid. I don't think the White Sox are too expensive.
No, they're not too bad.
That one's out of 10 on card. Nice, Sergeant Carter. Bazinga. All right, another jumbo, and then what we came to see. And again, this whole break is costing the price of one of those definitives. So we just wanted a lot of cards in there with it and give you all as best a deal as we could out there. All right, so there's Nick Kurtz on the base. All right, Rangers with Rocker numbered to 199 with Bobby Witt Jr. Is that the gold? No, that's just regular. And then Justin there for the Mets. You're welcome, Sergeant Carter. 2 encased autographs, kind of crazy. All right, Nathan. We have Mackenzie Gore, Washington there. Kristen Campbell and Logan Evans.
E-break.
Chandler. There's the Ellie De La Cruz, Prism Fractor, and Mike Yastrzemski. Oh, just wait. Yeah, 150,000 likes. We'll do another Shop to Stand giveaway and 500 shares as well too. All right, Michael Hellman for the Twins again, autograph out of 499 with Chase Lee, Cam Smith, and Zach Veen. We have Shane Smith, Tyler, and Dustin May. We're going to hit a monster out of this case of jumbos. Come on. We want one of those debuts. All right, Drake Baldwin, pitcher variation there with the bucket on his head for the Braves. With Junior Caminero, Julio Rodriguez, and Nathan Wiles. And we do ship all the base cards. All right, McCutchen and Victor Mesa Jr. this autograph. Marlins, it is Griffin Conine autograph to 150. Second one of those, too. We have Ryan, Clayton Kershaw. There's a Nick Kurtz on that throwback and a Matt Shaw rookie refractor. And doubling up on autographs in this break. Second, Griffin. Yeah. It's interesting because it's out of two different products. It's not even like it's all one product. I guess odds of that can happen once in a while. Kyle Stowers to 150, Juan Soto, and Jake for the Rays. All right, we have Marcelo Mayer and Dubin. Jack Leiter, Byron Buxton refractor, and Max Mayer. All right, one more pack, and then we get into the big box. We have a little definitive on the table. All right, we have Nick York autograph for Pittsburgh. With Hayden, there's a Sasaki for the Dodgers and a Kobe Mayo on that update refractor. All right, it is time, and Mrs. I'm gonna need help loading these.
Okay.
It is time, y'all. This is what we're here for. This box actually cost the price of the whole break, but we just wanted to give you a deal and put a bunch of other stuff in it too.
Yes, she is.
All right, good luck here. These open up like this and like this.
Okay, Ken Rock, on this account,
We gotta go like this. Ooh, there's 2 bars in there. 2 gold. Yeah, these definitives are so nice. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hand you that. We're gonna go like this.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is right. Are you ready, Mrs.?
Ready.
We're gonna go one at a time here. Good luck. I think we have this. I have it turned the wrong way. Good luck. Oh my goodness. Whatever this first card is not gonna fit in the top loader. Can I just say that right now? Wow. Trey Turner, 15 out of 25, game used helmet. Look at how thick that card is.
I'll put it in one of these.
We have a way to protect it and send it to you.
Wow.
Trey Turner Phillies, and that is game used helmet.
Wow.
That's crazy. Congratulations, K Hams. Wow, what a card. We can get, I think I have 1 touches that'll go in too. We can do that after later. I can get that. All right. Nice. Paul Skeens, numbered 9 out of 50. And that is also game used memorabilia on the Paul Skeens.
Nice.
Again, I only have 1 more of these I can do, and that's that next break.
Yep.
I'll let you load that
Yep.
for me. With Ozzy Albies, the 25 Braves, 11 out of 25, game used bat on the front. Game used bat for the Braves. And then our first gold frame. Wyatt Langford, 5 out of 25 on-card autograph on that gold frame. On that Wyatt Langford. These are so nice. San Francisco, let's go. Grant McRae, 29 out of 50. Also, game used memorabilia there on that Grant McRae. And I love that they're on-card autos and everything too. I'll show them all again at the end. With Chase Dollander for the Rockies, 21 out of 25. On-card autograph there for the Rockies. 2 more cards to go. Wow, Dodgers, Sasaki, 22 out of 50 on that game-used nasty patch for the Dodgers. Congrats on that.
Huck, it's the only one in the shop. It's the one that I pinned.
Yeah, it's the only one I have. Only one we only had 1 case here. So, all right, here we go. Wow, Cubs, PCA.
Nice.
Pete Crow Armstrong, 18 out of 25 game used patch on that gold frame.
Nice, J-Bass.
J Bass on that gold frame. Wowzers. Okay, I'm going to show all those again here in a second. They're all loaded up here. We put the thick one into here for now. And then nice PCA. So let me go over a little recap of this. Again, there's only 2 in the case. I have a feeling that second one is going to have a bigger hit than the PCA based on how those cases typically go. And then I can't do any more. I don't have any more. But we gave you, wanted to give you the best deal possible on them. As always, though. All right. So we had Nick Enright, Alan Roden twins there, Griffin Conine, Michael Hellman, couple Geraldos with Nick York, Kyle Stowers, Rocker. These are all the numbered. Luis, Griffin again, Grant, Nick Kurtz Refractor, Riley Green to 75, Blue Jays on that, Jimenez to 25, Otto Kemp out of 75. The 2 black encased cards were Colson Montgomery. This one was the base variation, and this one's 9 out of 10. White Sox, nice hits there. And then this was the definitive. We had that Sasaki patch autograph game used. We had the Chase for the Rockies, Grant McCray for the Giants, Wyatt Langford to 25 for the Rangers, Ozzie for the Braves to 25, Paul Skeens game used patch. There was also the PCA. Congrats on that. And then that thickie here was the helmet. Trey Turner, 15 out of 25 on that thickie. We're going to list this one again, and then that baseball break's the last baseball break. And we'll see how many more of these we do tonight if we switch over to anything else.
Fozzie, you have the Dolphins.
So you also get the the Marlins and Miami Heat as well, too, in this break. Ooh, the big Aristotle's a great one, Chris. All right, here we go. We have Freddie Peralta, which is Brew Crew, which is Packers, too. Bryce Eldridge, Bo Bichette from Toronto. Out of 199 is Cody Bellinger for the Yankee spot with the Giants. Then we have an out of 75 rookie Jonah Tong for the Mets, which is with the Jets. And then Parker Messick there for Cleveland. Yeah, they put the rookie shields on this. I think they did that last year a little bit too. Huge. We know it's a rookie there. You know it's a rookie. All right. I'm just putting the numbered ones. We do top load every one of these, even the base. It is, Neil. It is. All right. We have CJ, Cam Smith, Nolan Arenado, Dylan Cruz out of 50 on those mini diamonds. Gold is sick for Washington, with Zach Cole for Houston and Connolly Early for the Red Sox.
Okay, I did reload this break.
It is, Lindsay. I like it. I wonder if they're going to do that for the Topps Chrome Black football. It's going to be that big. All right, still got a card inside of here, too. And this one is out of 50 as well. It is Cade Horton for the Cubs, which goes to the Bears Cubs spot. Congrats on that. Cade Horton with those throwback unis as well, too. All right, then I'm going to jump right over. I've been going right to Cosmic. Cosmic Basketball. Cosmic Basketball. Welcome back, 10 Nick.
10 Nick, welcome back.
Welcome back to whatever giveaway you entered in someone else's room, 10 Nick.
10 Nick.
That's funny. I love that. I wonder how many people get that with, what the heck is Shop the Stand?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Alperin, Jace, Devin Booker, and LaMelo. If you haven't seen Cosmic, it's such a good product. Hard to hit autographs. We haven't seen a Planetary Pursuit card yet out of this, and usually you get a couple per case. All right, Gary Trent, James. There's an Abdul Jabbar, and we have a Zubac. Yeah, that's right, World. Did you at least win the giveaway? All right, Noah Eves with VJ Edgecombe, and then Paul George. He might have swiped right back in the World. I've done that before. All right, Jonas, Scotty, Meta World Peace there. And then Jaden McDaniels. All right, Malik Monk Fleming, Alprin Sengun on the. Those are called nucleus, which is usually one per box, and the Walter Clayton. That's for Houston, of course. Give us something here. Maxey, LeBron, Steph Curry, and Dalton. Connect. I see you, Nick. There's a Wemby, Karl Malone, and Ricochet. Pascal, Chris Paul, Jeremiah Fears, Brooks. All right, Cade Cunningham, John Stockton. You got the mailman and John Stockton there. DeJounte Murray. Yes, that is. That's Alprin up there on that on that nucleus one. Yep. Keegan, Fox. We have LaMelo Ball again and Davis. No one said the brow for a nickname, did they?
No.
There's a Cooper flag. These base cards, we're going to load those. Those are selling right now, too. Jaylen Brown, LeBron Refractor. All right, and Jamal Murray. All right, well, I'm just going to get that loaded up, too, on that LeBron Refractor. You got that Cooper loaded? Yeah. All right, Franz Wagner, Al Horford, Kawhi Leonard on the Refractor for the Clippers and Chargers. Tyler Hero, Kyrie, Halliburton, Ware. All right, what do we got here? Do we finally have one, maybe? We have Adebayo. No, it is LeBron, though, on the spacewalk. We'll load that up, too. Want one of those planetary. We want the Earth. Actually, we want Pluto.
We want Pluto.
All right, another airwalk, spacewalk on that Ant-Man, Zach LaVine. Yeah, Tiffany, a little bit different, isn't it? All right, Lonzo Ball, Will Riley, KD, and Jonathan Kuminga. All right, Jaden Ivey, John. Let's see what this is. Nice. Jalen Williams for Oklahoma City Thunder, numbered to 99 on the propulsion. As we say, the good Jalen Williams.
Haha.
All right, OG Fred Van Fleet, Shaq, little Shaquille O'Neal Galaxy Greats, and Benedict Mathurin. This is one of her favorite songs, yes, Jay. We have Butler, Trey Johnson on the Refractor, Jalen Duren for the Pistons, Shaq Diesel. All right, Halliburton, Giannis, Jokic, and we do have numbered Scoot Henderson for the Trailblazers, which goes with Seattle. So that one's numbered to 99 on the Scoot. Man, when they're numbered, they're just clean. They're so nice. All right. We've only opened 2 boxes. We got lots to go. So I'm going to go into the select football. Let's do one of each sport. I forgot the Drake May, though, Big Texan. Forgot the Drake May. Yeah, Scoot's good. I like Scoot long term. All right, Montez, T. Higgins, Justin Fields, starter for the Chiefs. Ernest Jones and Dylan Gabriel.
It was
Big Texan, that guy, he was so frantic.
and I think most people said there wasn't even a drink.
There wasn't, no. Christian Benford with a Josh Jacobs field level that numbered to 75 for the Packers. Gray, Golden, Scattaboo.
Okay, 5 spots left in that all baseball break. We could only run it that time.
All right, Mason Graham with a RPA here. Ooh, Genty. This is nice. Nice Ashton Genty.
Nice.
That's a sick color match there, too. We have Jaden Blue, Baker, Will.
YouTube video confirmed. No Drake May.
That's funny. All right, this Genty for the Raiders is numbered 71 out of 75. I like that Raiders color match there. Whoa. All right, Tucker Craft with the Justin Herbert tricolor, number to 399.
Oh.
Davis, Genty again on that silver score. Those are nice. And Byron Young.
Okay, Ken Rock. Yeah, I saw that. I'll take care of it.
All right, we have JCM, Montez Sweat, Zay Flowers, and Derwin James. Drake May 101 coming in now, right?
Yeah.
Kelvin Mitchell for the Eagles with Michael Pittman, Joe Burrow, and Travis Hunter. All right, Jaden Reed, purple for the Packers. Chop, Josh Emeka Harold. We haven't seen any zebras or cases out of this case yet. All right, Chase Brown, Calvin Ridley with Will Johnson, RPA for the Cardinals. Joe Milton and Tez Johnson. I'm just gonna skip right past it. What was that? What was his name again? Was it like Caleb or something like that?
Yes.
The kid's name. We should go in and unblock him.
How about it?
All right, Marvin Mims, blue for the Broncos, number 249. All right, Tank, Caleb, and Hunter. All right, we have Nick, Justin Fields, CeeDee Lamb, Will, and Justin Jefferson. Troy, Billy Bowman, McCaffrey, Davante, Ashton Genty.
Aha.
Do we need to find more of that? All right, Michael Pittman. I think we retired those forever.
I think we retired them.
All right, that's halfway through. We still got 3 good boxes to go here. I'm going to go baseball, football, and then end it with that Bowman delight. Yeah, the hello. All right, show that card in there last. All right, we have Jackson Merrill, Sasaki Dodgers, Christian Moore. We have Colson Montgomery. That's cool on that rookie refractor. Huh. Numbered to 150 is Max Scherzer. We'll color match Blue Jays. And then a Jacob Melton there for Houston.
How you doing, Heather?
Hello, Heather. How's Heather doing? Oh, 10 Nick, that's hilarious. Unblock them and then fill the stand full of Drake Mays. All right. All right. We have Caglione. There we go, Royals. Nice rookie Caglione. We'll get that loaded. Jason Dominguez, Christopher Sanchez, Pete Alonso, number to 75, Jason Dominguez for the Yankees, and Royce Lewis there. Nice Royce Lewis for the Twins. All right. Jason Dominguez on the 75. All right, here we go. Here we go. Numbered to 150, Zach Neto for the Angels. I always say his name wrong. All right, Angels with an autograph.
Nice, Angels.
I wish it was Trout because he does sign in this, but we'll take it. All right, now let's hit some stuff. Topps Chrome Football, and then that Delight.
Yep.
Those Delights are crazy. I really like those Delights.
They are great.
You have a Trout in that? Yeah. All right, Dak Prescott with Jim Kelly, numbered to 250 for the Bills, and Ty Felton. All right, Milton, Jack Sawyer on the refractor. Michael Penix, Tootin.
Bowen basketball came out, yes, came out last week.
Yep. And that's the best version of it. It's the Delight. right, we have a Josh Allen autograph. Y'all, this is
What?
out of a regular hobby box for the Bills. Josh Allen on card, 47 out of 99. That's why we put this in the break, because the regular hobbies smack. I think, my personal opinion, I'd rather 2 regular hobbies over 1 jumbo.
Yeah, we were talking about that. There you go, Hawk.
Who has them? Hawk.
Hawk.
Nice. On card, Josh Allen, 47 out of 99. He signs again.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right, Michael Wilson and Tyler Booker. What a hit. You get an overnight card to you.
Yeah, you do.
All right, Patrick Mahomes, Noah, Derek Stingley, and then we have Woody Marks. That's definitely more than a $1,000 card. Yeah, Braxton, she can look it up for you. All right, C.J. Stroud with a Will Johnson to 299. Jaden Daniels, Future Stars Refractor, and Campbell.
Braxton, you have the
$840 on the last sale on that.
Wow.
That's crazy. $840. We'll still overnight that to you.
Braxton, yes, you're in this break right here.
That's an $840 card raw. That's crazy. Cameron McKinney, Jelani Tavai, and Benjamin Morrison.
Wow. You're welcome.
I know, RLC. I've seen that video. All right. We have Trey Harris to 99 for the Chargers. Cam Ward and Isaiah Bond.
Have you not had one, Matt?
Matt's had one in the past.
Matt's had one.
Submit to PSA is what Chris says. Those are grading well. All right. DJ, Denzel, Aaron Donald, and Curtis Rourke.
Okay, we're running the same break back in the shop. I'm going to pin it.
And then the baseball breaks down
We
to
have
4 spots
Four
left.
spots left.
We have Diggs, Saquon, and Cam Ward. All right, Lazard, Elijah, Bo Nix, Prather. All right, McCaffrey with Calvin Banks, McKinney, and Riley Leonard. Ted Nick. All right, Braylon Allen, Jordan Addison, and Josh Simmons. They are the best. They are the best.
Okay, Heather's doing a cup giveaway. She bought a cup and she wants to give it away.
Devin Hester and JCM. Ooh, the old 238 Color Blast cup.
No, coffee cup.
Coffee cup. Ooh.
Color blast. Or color block.
I like those too. All right, Yoshiva Refractor.
Mug.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
There's going to be a giveaway going for a free coffee mug of 238 from Heather. All right, Alan Lazard to 250, Kurt Warner, Ollie Gordon. Unless J. Ray rents, he doesn't get it.
Correct.
All right, Bucky Irving, C.D. Lamb, Travis Hunter. If J. Ray wins, break it, Heather says. Thank you, Heather, for doing that. All right, Art Monk and Denzel Burke.
Giveaway's up on my shoulder. Thank you, Heather.
All right, Will Johnson Refractor, Puka. This is hobby, yeah. That's where that Josh Allen came from. This is hobby. We do a lot of delights too in here too. Will Anderson and a Saquon Fortune 15. Yeah, Josh Allen autograph out of a hobby is nice. All right, speaking of nice, there's a refractor of the GOAT, Jared Goff. All right, and Williams. All right, congrats again on that, Josh Allen. We still have
The delightfully delightful.
most expensive box. The Delight Bowman basketball. That card will increase in value 100%. You know, that's one you don't have to worry about, right? Just, ooh, there's redemption, y'all. I think we put redemption on the back. With Osa autograph here for the Suns on that timeless touch. With, ooh, that's a good card.
Ooh.
Caden Boozer for the NIL spot.
Wow.
Out of 25. Nice hit there. With Koa Pete. That's sick too. Gold for the NIL spot. That's NIL spots are guaranteed winnings.
Zach.
All right, then we have Cats, Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, nice. I can never say his name. Yakachunas. We'll just go with his last name. Out of 50 for Miami. Dallas, is this black to 10? Oh, that's Minnesota. Nas Reed out of 10. Calls Mavericks for a second. With a Will Riley refractor, Grace Knox, and a Jordan Clarkson. All right, y'all. You are due to receive base chrome autograph gold. Geometric gold parallel. Will Riley for the Wizards. I was thinking Steph Curry or something.
Chris said
LeBron James. I know LeBron and Steph are redemptions. That would have been crazy, but nice. Will Riley, Wizards there. Wow, that wasn't. I know Boozer's super popular. Obviously, we know his father, Carlos Boozer. The Boozer brothers. So that's 14 out of 25. Congrats on that NIL spot on that Boozer card. All right. Let me do a quick recap of that. Again, the baseball break has definitive. That's my last definitive. And then we are rerunning this break as well, at least one time. And then we'll see what happens once we do that and that other one.
I just pinned about all baseball break because there's only 4 spots left. Nice,
Yeah.
Josh.
No, I love the multi-sport breaks when there's the right product for them.
Yeah.
Maybe we just need to start doing those a lot more.
I think we need to start.
Sometimes it's not the right basketball.
Correct.
But
Yes,
Bowman
that's
works
true.
and this works too. Scoot Henderson, Alperen Sengun. Then we had Dylan Cruz, Cody Bellinger, Nas Reed to 10 for Minnesota. Yakachunas for Miami to 50. That Koa Pete was a nice hit there too. Arizona card there for NIL. Jim Kelly, Marvin Mims, Jaden Reed, Quinyon Mitchell, Ginty, Herbie, Josh Jacobs, LeBron, Spacewalk, Cooper Flag there on the base. LeBron on the refractor, Lakers. With, again, Caden Boozer, 14 out of 25. Congrats on that. With Alan Lazard, Trey Harris, Will Johnson, Jason Dominguez to 75. Colson Montgomery, rookie. We had Osa for the Suns. With the Will Riley gold autograph for the Washington. Max Scherzer to 150. Jalen Williams, Oklahoma City Thunder go with the Chiefs, so congrats there. With Jonah out of 75 for the Mets. Will Johnson, RPA. Ashton Ginty on the RPA Raiders. We'll show that Josh Allen last. The encased cards were Cade Horton for the Cubs, which is Bears, and then Zach here for the Angels, which I believe is Rams. And then congrats on this, Josh Allen on card 47 out of 99 autograph.
Nice.
Congrats on
Amazing.
that. Boozer last sale was $400. See, that's crazy. Congrats again, NIL spot. I think what are we charging for the NIL spot?
$50.
Yeah, $50. I mean, you're guaranteed an autograph in every one. Great. Lily, someday. Sonny, can you imagine when the Super Bowl is here? You won't be able to get within a half hour of the city. You know what I mean? Like,
That's when you
go on vacation.
you
That's
rent
when
your
you
house out for
yeah,
an
you
Airbnb.
rent your house
and you
out
get your mortgage paid for a year.
Yeah, no kidding. Since 1992, Eminem. I love that. All right, here we go. We have Riley Green, Isaac Collins for the Royals, Nick Kurtz with Andre Jimenez out of 25 for the Blue Jays, Churio and Logan Webb. No kidding, Sonny. Housing market here is still going up because of all the companies that are moving their headquarters here with no state income tax. A lot of companies are choosing to move here right now.
Yeah.
All right, we have Bobby Witt Jr. with Anthony Volpe, Jose Ramirez with Peyton Toll on the rookie card for the Red Sox, and then 46 out of 150, Carson Weisenhunt, and then a Cody Bellinger. Yeah, Jerry, we except for the definitive, yeah. And then we load every Topps Chrome Black card. They're just nice cards.
Jap White rumored to lead the halftime show.
Oh my goodness, can you imagine that? All right, here we go. What is this? Jordan Westberg autograph for the Baltimore Orioles. On that first autograph on card of the break. There we go, Orioles.
Piney wants to know, can he be his in-house electrician?
Yes.
And we can pay him in cards.
Yes.
Yes.
We need a little bit of that work done here and at the house, Piney. If you could come do that.
I don't know if it's a full-time paid position, but
We can pay you in blaster boxes.
we can pay you in Blaster.
Blaster. All right, we have Cam Smith on that negative for Houston with Juan Soto and a Will Wilson. Soul. All right, we have Moises, Ryan O'Hearn, Kim, and then we have Ellie De La Cruz on that refractor. Oh, Bingo, why don't you go over there? I don't think you should go under here.
Here, you can go over here. Here.
All right, we have Kyle Stowers with a Mike Trout and a Rich Hill. Okay, the executive. If he doesn't give you his address, I'll drop you off. All right, Moises Ballesteros autograph for the Cubs, rookie auto with Acuna, Ronald Acuna, and Luis Angel Acuna, both Acunas, with PCA and Garrett McDaniels.
That's right, Piney. Who needs it?
All right. We have Colton and Kyle Stowers. Is he doing well this season? All right. We have Traparo. No, that's not how you say his name, but for the Nationals with PCA and Matthew Lugo. It's been, doing this 4 nights, 5 nights a week. It's always hard for me to keep up, especially on baseball. But I do every day look at the box scores, and look at the, I try to, like I used to do, right? It's hard to keep up. And then, of course, I'll put it on SportsCenter to watch highlights and stuff, but used to be able to keep up a lot more. All right, we have Jackson Job to 99. That's cool. And let's throw back green. Tatis and Callahan. Nick, they for like select and stuff, it was 2020. So 2019 there wasn't. But Optic was 26. Well, the first year of Optic, 2016, they had blasters and megas. What's up, John?
Hey, John.
The baseball goat. What's up, John? The Denver Goats. All right, we have Matt, Cal, and Jonah.
You could just watch the videos Justin does.
I do watch those too, but he doesn't give like daily updates. He's our baseball guy for sure. All right, we have Augustin Ramirez to 199 from Miami with Alejandro Kirk, Arenado, and Gage Workman.
Not true, Lily.
All right, so we have Ellie De La Cruz, and we have Rosario. I think that's pitcher variation, Rosario. Big Jumper's a great one. Look, everyone's saying very true. Nick and J-Ray know you too well. We all do. Cade Gibson, Aaron Judge on that refractor there, and Jack Leiter.
And Ryan J. Wilson, you won the mug. Thank you, Heather.
Congrats, Ryan. Even if you don't like coffee, it's a cool mug. Tigers with Winsel Perez. I really like him. Winsel Perez, the 199. Robert, Aaron Judge on that Night Terror, and Paxton Schultz. That's right. All right, 3 autos in that one. Still got 3 more baseball boxes to go, plus, of course, the big one. When is Toy Story? Yeah, we'll have Toy Story on release day.
A couple weeks. I was just looking today.
All right, here we go. I'll show the card in there last. All right, we have CJ, Adley Rushman, Yamamoto, Jeremy Pena on that mini diamonds to 50 with Parker and Zach Cole. No, that's my. Well, we have breaks with baseball in it, but I only had one case of definitive for release day. So that's it for baseball tonight. All right, we have Cam Smith, Alec Boehm, Jonah. Out of 150, Aaron Judge for the Yankees. That's nice. Oh. Bo Bichette. Okay, that's one of the short prints there. And early. Bo Bichette on the Nocturnal.
Ooh.
Those are cool.
That's cool.
Short print there for the Blue Jays. Nocturnal Bo Bichette. That's a cool card. And then the Aaron Judge. Yeah, that was so the next break is a fresh case because I think that was the end of that case. I'm not surprised we saw a Nocturnal in there. And then we got this. Here we go. We have numbered to 199, Agustin Ramirez, autographed for Miami Marlins. Nice, Miami. We'll put it over by the other Agustin over there. All right, we still got one more jumbo with 3 autographs, and then we got the definitive. Jaded, not yet.
That's funny, Tony.
Jaded, but we have seen too many of your White Sox autographs. That's amazing, Tony. All right. That's funny. All right, Glaber, Jack Leiter, and Max Mayer. All right, Baltimore, Cade Povich, numbered to 299. Orioles with another autograph. Hayden, Caminero, Mike Trout, and Kobe Mayo. Son of Maury Povich. Is it actually true? That's not true. There's no way that's true. Did you make that up? We have Justin Steele to 150. James Wood and Wiles. I don't believe anything C9 says.
No.
You are the father.
Primo made it up. Okay.
That's funny. All right. Tampa Bay with Caminero to 99. Nice junior Caminero. All right. Bobby Witt and Marcelo Mayer. The blowing the bubble. Load that up. That's a sick Mayer. All right. We have Gage, Ellie, Marcelo, and Cade Horton. Jane, I actually have I'm not worried about the Tigers tonight. I have the Piston game on. It looks like they're about to extend the series and win. All right, Logan with Clayton Kershaw, Refractor All-Star Game, and Isaac Paredes. All right. Bryce for the Angels on that Teodosio. I don't know how to say his name. I know I butchered that. Ronald Acuna and Adrian. What's up, Scott? How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Scott.
All right, Scooble. Nice. Tarek. Shohei, Fortune 15. And Victor Mesa. All right, Blake, Tyler Callahan, and Dustin May. All right, you all are about to see definitive. And then we'll get into that, those mixers. All right, nice. Angel Martinez, rookie for the Guardians. That one's numbered to 499. Kyle Tucker there, Matt Shaw. Nice, Scott. I'm not happy about it, Scott, because I'm a Tigers fan. But
Right.
I wasn't worried about that game tonight because the Pistons just beat the Magic to extend the series. So hopefully that's and go on a little roll now and win that next one. All right, Baltimore with Kobe Mayo to 250 with Mackenzie Gore, Wyatt Langford, and Jake Magnum. Really, Robert, we haven't heard that 5 times yet tonight. Did the Braves win?
I think the Braves won.
I've never had Braves people come in and tell me they've won before, except when they're playing the Tigers.
Yes.
All right, we have Isaac, Cam Smith, and Colson. Congratulations.
That's funny.
I'm muting J-Ray for the whole night now. Mute J-Ray. All right, good luck. We have definitive now. Good luck. I actually can't see pinned comments. Cade had 45 tonight. Yes. Chris Talley. He was a beast. And he's going to have to do that. We don't have a second option. All right, this is definitive, y'all. This box actually, most people are selling it for what we sold the whole break for.
Yes.
So we wanted to give you all deals on the release day here. This is a crazy product. We'll go one card at a time and take our time. Let's see if I have this the right way. I think it goes this way. Breaking ribs. All right, are we ready, missus?
Yes.
Load all these. All right. Wow. Tyler Soderstrom, number 25 out of 25 for Oakland. And again, that is game-used memorabilia, not just player worn. That is game-used. Congrats, Oakland. Oh, we have another, I think, helmet.
Okay.
This is a thickie. Wow. Will Smith, and that is game-used. Look at that. Will Smith. Dodgers, 3 out of 25.
Wow.
I don't even know what that is. That's not helmet. I don't know. That's crazy thick. Nice Will Smith there. Get that loaded up. Wow. We have Shota, number 21 out of 25 for the Cubs. On-card autograph.
Catcher pad.
It might be catcher pad. Yeah. That's what it looks like, isn't it? Dual autograph for the Phillies with Trey Turner and JT Real Muto. Nice JT Real Muto and Trey Turner, and those are game used on that dually. I don't think. Can I have a loader here? Do you have a loader?
Yeah.
I need a thickie for that. The thickies. What's that, Will? All right, nice. Nice. All right, for the Phillies, this is a Chase Utley game-used bat.
Wow.
That's nasty. Chase Utley game-used bat. Nice. Congrats.
That's
Scott.
cool, Scott.
Phillies. That is sick. Y'all, there's a redemption there. All right. Jaron Duran, Red Sox, number 20 out of 50 with that jumbo game-used patch.
Nice.
Gosh, I think I'll save the redemption for last. I don't even know. Ooh, Jackson Holiday, 19 out of 25, Baltimore.
Wow.
What a break for Baltimore. Jackson Holiday, congratulations on that. And then we have the redemption. Let's see what we got here. You are due to receive a framed autograph collection to gold framed parallel to 50. Marcelo Mayer, Red Sox.
Wow.
Congratulations, Red Sox.
Nice,
Red
Red
Sox have a
Sox.
crazy checklist in this.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
All right. Let me do a little recap of that. I can't do any more of those because I don't have any more definitive left. But let me do a little recap of that break. Sorry, Bingo, you're in my way.
Okay, there's only 8 spots left in that next break. The multi-sport mixer.
That's what we'll be running as far as probably most of the night. I don't
Yeah.
know what we'll end the night with. It's about 9 o'clock. We do have some people coming to town tonight, so we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, so we had Jackson Job to 99, Carson Giants to 150, Cade Povich to 299, Pena to 50. We had Peyton there, Jimenez for the Blue Jays to 25, Winsel Perez Tigers, Andre on that debut autograph for the Nationals, Moises for the Cubs, Augustin Ramirez, nice Aaron Judge to 150. This Bo Bichette was the nocturnal short prints there. Congrats on that. Blue Jays with Justin Steele, Kobe Mayo, Angel Martinez autograph for the Guardians. We had Bryce for the Angels. There was also the Junior Caminero for Tampa with Augustin Ramirez for Miami and Jordan Westberg. And then out of the definitive, we had Jackson Holiday, Jaron Duran for the Red Sox. Nice Chase Utley on that game-used bat. Schroeder for the Cubs. Tyler Soderstrom. We had the Marcelo Mayer on the redemption. We had the dual autograph for the Phillies. Congrats, Phillies, on that with JT and Trey Turner. And then there was the crazy super thick Will Smith card in there out of 25. I know. It's Jalen Duran. Jaron Duran. Jalen Duran. It does sound like it. No, I know you're not, Ned. I know you're not. I know you're not at all. I agree with you. I get frustrated at what breakers are doing up there, too. I rarely see breakers I trust anymore. I used to find a lot, but it's very few and far between. Especially ones that are a little bit bigger, that are selling a little bit more. I just don't trust them. There's a couple, but not many. All right, here we go. Good refs, bad refs. It is. People like that are funny. And usually people who complain like that are just other breakers on their burner accounts, by the way. All right, Randy Arozarena. We have Trey Samuel, Bryce Harper, numbered to 199. Ooh. Wow. This is red to 5 for the Dodgers on Hyesung Kim.
Nice.
Nice. And Troy Melton. Nice. Red to 5 Dodgers. Nice hit. That is a sick card. Number 2 out of 5 on that.
Bergie, where did you send it?
I know, Chris Talley.
I'm relisting this break.
Jordan Beck, Freddie Peralta with Tyler Payton, numbered to 75, Jacob deGrom for Texas, and then a Mick Abel as well, too.
The next break's in the shop.
No, we're doing more breaks. We're doing more breaks. Here we go. We have rookie. Nice for the Cubs. I know he's not a Cub anymore, but nice hit there. Owen Cassie on the rookie autograph. That one goes to the Cubs. Congrats on that.
Hey, Logan.
So, question of the day is favorite sports nickname. All right, here we go. Cosmic Basketball. I'm just going right to it. We haven't seen any of the planetary out of this case yet. Only seen one autograph so far, and it was a Piston player.
Piney.
Piney, don't say stuff like that, Piney. That gives breakers a bad name. I don't think any breaker's ever done that. All right, Grant Williams, Manu Ginobili, and Trey Murphy.
We do.
We do, Caleb, quite a bit. Actually, royalty comes out this weekend. All right, Liam DiVincenzo, Cade Cunningham, and Bobby Portis. The Truth is a good one, NH. Yeah, for Pierce. All right, Azar, Alex Sarr. There's a Cooper flag on those base, and Keontae George. Oh, the big citrus. That's funny. All right, we have orange to 25 here. Good luck. It is Tyler Hero for Miami. 23 out of 25. Nice. Tyler Hero for Miami. That goes with the Dolphins. This is brand new today. Cosmic Basketball. Yeah. Devin. We have Yakachunis with Cedric Coward and Luca. There's actually 3 releases today. There were 2 baseball, 1 basketball. Danny Wolf, Quentin Grimes, Yang, and Christian Braun. All right, Alex Caruso with Jovic, Drake Powell, and Jabari Smith. I like those spacewalks this year. All right, Khan, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Extraterrestrial, and Desmond Bain. Uh-oh. I see a Lasai.
Oh.
We have Denny. There's a Tristan Da Silva Refractor and TJ McConnell.
Let me see who won the shop stand.
All right, Kyle, Trey Young with Tony Parker and Brandon Miller.
Card dog.
All right, Jalen. We have Bucelis for on that nucleus there. And Hugo. All right, Ace, Zach Collins, Walter Clayton, and James Harden. All right, Josh Giddey, Refractor, Cedric Coward. George Jokic and Herbert Jones. Lori, I love these. Ace Bailey, those are on those propulsions. And Mark Williams. Jazz goes with the Raiders. Reed Shepard there. We have Walter Clayton for the Jazz out of 150 on that purple. Cam Thomas. Some of these numbered up on the stand. All right, Klingon. We have Ben, Ray Allen Heat on that Galaxy and Chris Middleton. All right, Ryan Dunn, Con Canuple, DeMar DeRozan. I wouldn't take him out till Noah gets here. All right, we have Drake Powell with Jason Tatum on the refractor on that spacewalk. That's nice. Kobe White. All right, and then we have Vince Carter, a little Vince Sanity there, and Bucelis again. All right, still got 4 boxes to go. We're due something big in that Cosmic case. We'll do at least one more. I don't know. I mean, they both had great seasons. That's such a weird one there because I know Cooper's going to win over him most of the time. Marvin Harrison. We have Samson, Colson Loveland, and Fred Warner. I'd rather have Cooper long term. But they're both going to be studs. Noah's the one to ask on that. All right, so we have DK Metcalf, Steelers and Seahawks. Goes to whichever one was more expensive there. Gesicki and Brian Urlacher. They did win tonight, Detroit. They did win and extend the series. All right, AJ Green with Jonathan Taylor, numbered to 99 field level. With Tristan Wirfs, Caleb, and Rashid. All right, Omari and Hampton on that green to 49. Harrison Smith, Tez, Emeka, Arian Smith. All right, we have Justin Fields, Geno Smith with a Ty Felton RPA for the Vikings. With Hunter and Lamar Jackson. All right, we have Saquon Barkley with Mooney, Hunter, Drake May, and Trey Harris. Ooh, if it's a redemption, it could be Mahomes.
Ooh, it could be.
Let's get one. LeGarrette Blunt. That'd be cool. R.J. Harvey and Chris Boswell. All right. Alfred, T-Law, Kyle, Michael Penix, Sirianni. We'll see. We'll get at least one more autograph. See if we get two. Here's one of them. And it is Matthew Golden autograph for the Packers.
Nice.
All right. With Milton Williams, Curtis, and Jordan Love. Possible we still get the Contenders autograph too. I mean, you got to have blah boxes to have good boxes, Matt. Not every box can be a good box. All right, Mason Graham with Ariante and Armand. All right, Tyler Shuck with a tie-dye. Austin Eckler for the Commanders, numbered to 25. With Kyler Murray, BTJ, and Trey Smith.
You did win, card. We'll do your shop the stand right after this break.
Do I have any Spectra? I might have some on its way. I don't know if I have any currently. I don't know what year, though. All right, Rome, DeMario Davis, Gates, and Carter. I mean, big night. It's Big Mike. It's like that every night. It's all good. People who are angry and type hurtful things are typically people who are hurting. So I try not to troll back too much because no reason to type angry things at people. Gucci, yes, Gucci. The answer is yes. It's just been a weird month, Gucci, with us having time off. Primo's, I've been out of town twice this month because he's moving. So once everything gets back on schedule, we'll get back to doing some of that too.
Hey Wade, how are you?
All right, here we go. We have Garrett Crochet, Sal Stewart. We have Garcia, numbered to 75, Garrett Cole for the Yankees, with Byron Buxton and a Salvador Perez. Yeah, Gucci, give us till next week, Gucci. I think that was the plan. We actually are writing them a note, just let them know our plan. All right, Mike Trout, Lou Bob, Fernandez, with a Nico Horner numbered to 50, with Stephen Kwan and Will Smith. All right, and then in here, we have an autograph. It is not numbered. It is Bubba Chandler autograph for the Pittsburgh. There we go, Pittsburgh.
There you go.
Nice little Bubba Chandler autograph for the Steelers.
Little Monsters, hopefully this week.
We have them, Little Monsters. We just haven't had time to go through the boxes to see what we actually got in.
Yeah.
So, again, it's...
I was hoping tomorrow or Friday, but I don't know.
It's possible. Empty box there. Good luck here. Let's get a case-it card here. Or short print card. Whatever you want to call them. All right. We have Christian McCaffrey Refractor and Matthew Golden. All right. We have Travis Hunter and Riley Leonard. We're only running this mixer one more time. Then we'll decide after that what else we're doing tonight. All right. We have Bijan numbered to 50 on that gold and Revel. 10 out of 50 on that Bijan. All right. DeAndre with a James Pierce. Nah. This year's honors was not good. All right. Joe Burrow on those neons.
Nice.
I love that. We have T-Mac and Emery. I didn't think the honors were worth it this year. Last time, 2022 honors was decent. But this year's, for the price, is not worth it. I did it for a little while. And then when they got too expensive, I wouldn't do it anymore. All right. So we have Jaden Reed, Justin Jefferson, and Malachi Starks. With Walter Nolan, Denzel Ward, and Isaac Tesla.
Bingo.
Look who's here, bingo. All right. We have Coleman, Thornton, JJ, and Cam Scattaboo. I should let Leslie know who's going home. Can you go ask him where he's going with them? All right, we have a team camo, y'all. Good luck here. Texans. Nice. CJ Stroud. That's actually sick. Congratulations, Texans. Nice CJ Stroud team camo. Those are nice and short printed as well. I think I heard like 20 per player. So congrats on that. That is a nice card. What's he doing?
He's gonna stay here for a while.
All right, Derek Stingley and a Walker. Doesn't our flight land in a half hour? He should be going. He's gonna be late.
He said they don't
All
want
right.
for 5 minutes.
All right, Giants misses. Not a rookie. Tyler Nubin to 99 with Kinchins and Trey Amos. Yeah, those camos are nice. There's a CJ Stroud camo.
Nice. Texans.
Is that Marvo?
Yes, Marvo.
All right, we have Denzel Ward, Joe Milton, and T-Mac. All right, Malik Neighbors with it. Travion Henderson, Fortune 15, numbered to 199. And Phil Maffa. Sonny, I know. Sometimes it does in Nashville, and sometimes it doesn't. All right, Tank, Drake, St. Brown, and Tyler Shuck. They're probably already landed knowing how those flights go. We have Derrick Henry, Noah Fant, and Donovan Edwards. All right, Trent with the Drake May on the Future Star and Shamar Turner. Still haven't hit our autograph yet. Let's see what it is. Is this it? Giants. Cam Scattaboo autograph. There we go, Giants. Numbered to 499 with Justin Herbert and Savion Williams. Nice scat autograph for whoever has the Giants. I don't know what happened to Mrs. Oh, there she is. It's C9. Kirk Cousins, Peyton, and Nick Minwari. So who has the Giants?
Giants was Josh.
All right, nice Josh. All right, Jahmyr Gibbs and Luther Burden. I know, Bree. That's what I want to do for the Lions. We have a Darius Robinson, the 150, Tyreek, and Devin Neal. All right. Nice scat. Here we go.
Okay, let's go.
And only
Here we
one,
go.
only one more of these mixers for the night in the shop. These Bowmans are beautiful. These are the Delight versions. So good luck. Here we go. We have Ryan Dunn with Filipowski for the Utah Jazz, which is Raiders, on the autograph. Jarris Walker autograph as well, too, for the Pacers, which is Colts. And we have Emily Skinner for the NIL spot,
Wow.
numbered to 50, geometric. Wow, that's a sick card. I haven't seen those. Out of 50, Durant's
Wow.
Hall of Fame Sports. Nice. What's that number to? 50. And then we have Braden Smith, Purdue NIL spot. Pistons with Jalen Duren. We have Andrew Nimhard out of 99 for the Pacers, with Nolan for the Nets, and Pete for the Arizona Wildcats on the NIL. I bet you that NIL spot's the first spot gone every time. You're guaranteed an autograph, and it's not very expensive, and there's been some big hits on that spot. Okay, this is a sick Kevin Durant card. Hobby Stars Kevin Durant, come on in, we're open. Numbered to 50 on that. That's a cool insert.
In Card Dogs, you're going to do your shop the stand. Spots are going in that next break. Thank you, Sports Card.
Yeah, thank you, Sports Card. All right, let me do a little recap of that. We're only doing this one back one more time. We have yet to hit anything out of that cosmic basketball of like super short prints or note. in that case. So I think we're going to hopefully hit soon on that.
Yeah.
This actually wasn't too shabby here. There are some nice cards. All right. So there was the Matthew Golden autograph. Ty Felton, Bajan, Nico, Garrett Cole, Austin Eckler, Marvin Harrison, Bryce Harper numbered, Jacob deGrom, Omarion, Joe Burrow, Tyler Hero, orange to 25, Walter Clayton, Andrew, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Flag there on that base, Emily Skinner for the NIL. Same with Braden Smith. Nice KD for Houston. Houston, you did good because you had that and that Stroud. Jarris Walker for the Pacers and Colts. Filipowski, Jazz, that goes to the Raiders spot. Darius Robinson, Scatterboo autograph for the Giants. Travion to 199. Newbin, and then that CJ Stroud team camo for Houston. With this Dodgers, this goes to the Chargers and Dodgers spot. 2 out of 5 on that Hyesung Kim. Congrats on that. And then Pittsburgh had the Bubba Chandler autograph, and the Chicago had Owen Casey autograph. All right, here we go. It's break 5290. Good luck if you're in this break. And whoever wins that shop to stand will do that giveaway right after this. Good luck in that as well. Piney, he's so good too. I love watching Jason Williams highlights. It's one of my favorite things. It's just every time I'm like, that guy was crazy.
Neil, thanks for closing us out.
Thank you, Neil. All right, here we go. We have Suzuki for the Dodgers with Corbin Carroll, Mookie Betts, Christopher Sanchez to 199 for Philly with Jacob Melton and Garrett Cole. The fridge is such a good one. What did they call his brother? Was he like the freezer or something?
Uh-huh.
Like his brother that wasn't that great. They had a nickname for him too. All right, we have Otto, Jack Caglione. Nice. Get that loaded up. Christopher Sanchez with Marcus Simeon to 99. 99 out of 99 for the Nets, Jets, and Mets. Javi Baez and Royce Lewis. The pantry. No, didn't they have a name for Fridge's brother? I can't remember now. What was it? The icebox? Is that what it was? All right, ooh. What is this? Wow, Jack Caglione, 31 out of 50.
Wow, nice.
That is a sick on the ivory autograph for Kansas City, which goes to the Chiefs. That's just cool. That's the first ivory I've seen out of this.
Super nice.
And it's a good one. Congrats on that, Jack Caglione. Congrats. I love those. Haven't seen one yet. For Kansas City. All right, here we go. Let's go right into the basketball too. We want to know what's in this. We're not waiting. And then there's a football break up, y'all. We're gonna end with all football break. Maybe one or two. We'll see. I actually think I only could do it twice tonight.
Okay.
I think we gotta. I don't know what delight what we got coming in. All right, we have Giddy, Jaron Jackson, Knuppel, and Allen. That is a Met up there for the Jets. That's a Met, Neil. All right, we have Anthony Black, Giannis on that spacewalk. Yeah, Dr. Adam, they always do a good job on these. I love these. All right, Cam with a Dame time, Damian Lillard for the Bucks. That's numbered to 199. Yeah, release day for Cosmic Basketball. All right, Miles Turner, TJ McConnell refractor there. We haven't seen a Planetary Pursuit, and we've only seen one autograph so far out of the case. Okay, what is this? Did we get one? I think we got one, right? Rookie. Cooper Flag the Sun.
Yes, sir.
There we go, Dallas.
RJR.
We have not seen one of these yet. Now, obviously, the further away from the sun, the more short print the card, but that's still a sick hit on release day.
Yes, it is.
Cooper Flag the Sun for the Dallas Cowboys spot.
Nice.
I knew we were due something in this case.
Yes.
All right. We have Scottie Pippen. There's a Cooper Flag extraterrestrial First one of that we've seen too. I think those are going for like $50. Logan, yes, you want Pluto. So the further away from the sun, the shorter the print. All right, Magic Johnson on that Galaxy Greats. Yeah, they've always done that with this product. All right, we have Nick Clifford and Carrington, Bub Carrington. All right, De'Aaron Fox and Carter Bryant. Yeah, Cosmic doesn't disappoint. They're doing Cosmic football this year too, later this summer. Alex Sarr, speaking of the dream, we got Keem Olajuwon there and Castle. Yeah, Cosmic has mainly been baseball the last 5 years. All right, Derek Lively with Cade Cunningham. They're also doing Cosmic WWE. And then in that Disneyland Anniversary Edition, you could hit Cosmic Disney cards too. Quentin Grimes with KG. Wow, number to 199 for Minnesota. On the Galaxy Greats, little old school Kevin Garnett. 8 on the print there.
We have Starry Nights.
I don't know. I need to look at what the checklist
it.
is. And then this is they got one of these per box. This is a Nucleus. And that's Bobby Portis there. All right, Jalen Green. What's this? It is a Robert Ory on the refractor for the Lakers on that Galaxy Greats. Big Shot Bob. There's a nickname. It'll be interesting to see, Robski.
Yeah, well.
All right, Scottie Pippen Jr. to 150, Memphis, which is Titans. The big ticket's another good one for the answer to that. Yep. And Dame Time is a good answer. No one said Dame Time yet. All right, we have Denny with Maxi on the refractor. Birdman. Let's go, Justin. That's cool. I love his podcasts and stuff. First Spud Webb we've seen. Ron Holland. Jimmy Buckets. That's a good one too. All right, George, Jalen Williams, Max Christie. Jalen Williams' nickname's my favorite. We call him the good Jalen Williams.
Good big Jalen Williams.
Just because they drafted 2 Jalen Williams. All right, Derek Queen. There's Liam McNeely on that refractor. Ant-Man, another nickname. JD loves Spud Webb. I know, JD. I thought of you. All right, we have Giannis, and then we have Ego. Well, congratulations again on that Cooper Flag of the Sun. All right, we still got 4 boxes in this break. Good start. Nice Caglione goes with the Kansas City spot for the Chiefs on that Ivory autograph, and then also the Cooper Flag. The Minister of Defense. That's a good one, too. One of the best ever, Luke. Question of the day, Evan, is favorite sports nickname for a player. All right, we have Gonzo, Kyler Murray, Chuba on the patch auto for the Panthers with Fred Warner and Mike Gesicki. Danny Dimes. All right.
Bridge is a great one.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison with Bryce Young out of 99 for the Panthers. With Kyler, Cam, Urlacher.
I think that's the first person who said Danny Dimes.
Weapon X, Intimidator. Pillsbury Throwboy. The Sheriff. All right, JJ with a Jack Sawyer for the Steelers. Jack Sawyer. Ashton Genty. Tyler Warren on the silver there, and Jordan Love. Donnie Baseball's a good one. Not a lot of love for Danny Dimes. Will the Thrill.
You didn't say like the player, like the nickname.
I know. Nick, we have Jack Besh autograph there. Trey Smith and Antonio Gates. Harrison Hitman Smith. What a career he had.
Muggsy Bogues.
Did he lock us? All right, we got a thickie here. We have blue, Trevor, Trey Harris tie-dye. That's a nice card, though. 3-color patch for the Chargers with Dart and Woody marks. Nice Trey Harris on the tie-dye. I need a thickie for this if you have any more. I don't know why. I need to stock my loaders. I keep taking yours. All right, that Trey Harris is numbered first on print out of 25. On that Trey Harris. Big Poppy. Flash is a good one. No one said Flash for Dwayne Wade. All right, we have Williams on the blue for the Niners with Thielen, Reed, Colson Loveland, Carter. The Cheetah, that's another one. Xavier Legette on the blue. Hutch, Jeffrey, Hunter, and Arian Smith. Spider. I said that one, JD. I said Baby Jordan. You know I would say that. All right, Jarquez Hunter and Lamar Jackson. The Wizard. All right, T. Higgins, Jaden Daniels, Rashid, and Curtis Samuel. The Truth. Yeah, Barkley with the round mound. All right, Bucky Irving, silver. Quinn Ewers, Emeka on the Phenomenon silver. Trey Harris, Chris Boswell. Ocho Cinco, Jimmy Buckets. All right, another. Is that another tie-dye? It is. Dak Prescott, Xavier, rookie. Jalen Lane, Commanders on that 3-color tie-dye. Nick Sirianni and Ariante. Might need another thickie here. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I do. These are... All right, so this Jalen Lane is numbered 18 out of 25 on that tie-dye 3-color patch. Stan the man. Yeah, some people said that. Crime Dog said once, though, Joe. Not a lot. All right, Drake May on that silver. Marvin Harrison Jr. We have Tristan Wirfs. And another nice patch in this box. 3-color patch. Titans on that Chamiri DK. Gibbs and Armand. St. James, he's out of town for the week. He hasn't been live all week. He'll be back next week. All right. We have 7 out of 99 on that. All right. Not too shabby. We still have 3 boxes to go, including the 2 best ones. So
yeah, a couple people, Dylan. And the break in the shop is all football. All football.
Oh, Florida's Finest. No one has said Thunder Dan. That's Dan Marley.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Big Cat. A couple people said Big Cat.
How you doing, Florida's Finest?
Yeah, James. He'll be back next Tuesday. All right, here we go. We have Isaac Collins, Bobby Witt, Jose Ramirez, McCutcheon, numbered to 199, with Suarez, Seattle, numbered to 75, and a Jackson Churio. Oh, no one's really said the beard. What's up, hippie?
Runzy won the giveaway. Shop the stand.
Luke, I know who Oil Can is. Oil Can Boyd. Showing my age there. All right. I mean, Aries, he had to leave so he could be here forever. All right, we have Anthony Volpe, Juan Soto, Kim, Alex Freeland, out of 75, Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks, and Logan Webb. Night Train Lane. Big Poppy. Night Train Lane. Watch his highlights. His highlights are crazy. All right, here we go. Autograph incoming. It is Ryan Ritter for the Rockies, which goes with the Broncos on that rookie autograph. Ryan Ritter. I don't know much about Ryan Ritter. All right, let's get to it now. We got football and we have the Bowman Delights basketball box. Those are crazy. Doc Holliday's a good one. Swervin Irvin. All right, Jake Browning, Jordan, and Nick Scorton. Let's go, Kyle. That's cool. Donovan Edwards, Michael Penix, and LeQuint. Kyle P., you were also here for the first time I ever pulled his autograph. Look at that.
There we go.
Drake London, Refractor, and Jackson. Seems like it was a triple. Wow.
Wow.
Must be the thin air, right? Art Monk and Dylan Sampson. I actually like that stadium. If it was a home game. All right, we have CD Lamb on that pitcher variation for Dallas. Congrats on that. We'll get that loaded with Shutter. All Day is a good one. D-Train. All right, we have Reek, Jeffrey, Puka. No, we didn't. We got some of the weather, Hagen, but nothing bad here. Thunderstorms was it. No power outages or anything. All right, we have Earl Campbell and Will. Oh, yeah, Earl the Pearl. All right. Oh, look at this. Out of a hobby box. Y'all, that is the Brian Bosworth Tecmo Bowl for Seattle.
What?
That's crazy. I'm telling you, we've hit better out of hobbies. I think I'd rather put two hobbies in the break over one jumbo.
Wow, sweeps. Wow.
You okay?
No.
You need water? Why don't you go get some water?
There we go.
Congratulations on that, Sweeps. We're hitting some cards in this one.
Nice.
All right, with Kyler Murray and Tyler Warren.
Those are.
All right, Tyler Higbee. Tyleek. Shout out Tyleek. You out there watching? Little autograph there for the Lions. Bo Nix. Tyleek was a beast his rookie year. I can't wait. Tyleek autograph. Rocket Ishmael. All right,
I know,
Kelsey,
Jaded.
Luther Burden, Chris, and Johnson.
I usually don't have to as much because I'm not talking as much, but.
Felicia. Grant Delpit with Jack Sawyer. Steelers there. Christian Watson and Jordan James. With Savion Williams, CeeDee Lamb, and Tez Johnson. Buddha Puka, Tyler Warren. So cool to hit a Tecmo Bowl card. All right, Brock Bowers. There's a Genty Fortune 15 refractor. I know. Dr. Adam. Yeah, it's a Tecmo Bowl. All right, Bengals. Chase Brown, the 150 autograph. Yeah, those Tecmo Bowl. Brian Bosworth. Beautiful card. Brian Bosworth. The Boz. All right, Dalton Kincaid, Jake Bates, Emeka. Penix, Carter. There's Hawkinson, numbered to 199 for the Vikings. With Gunnar Helm. Bear down, they did make a boss. And it's not Bo Jackson running him over. All right, Chase Brown and Brady Cook. They made everyone except for Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. All right, Jordan Love. They have to save some for next year.
Too.
I hope they do those again. Mason Graham out of 250 with Stiggs and Ellick. All right. Congrats again. We still got one more big box to go. Congrats again, Seahawks, on your Tecmo Bowl Brian Bosworth card. All right, good luck here. Let's hit a monster.
Rocco, that's amazing. Yes, RRH. We did the two. This is the last box in this break.
Yeah, actually a good baseball autograph on the stand, too. All right, here we go. Peyton Wilson for the Nuggets for Denver. Rookie Kings is Nick Clifford for Sacramento out of 50. And we have rookie. We have Jamani Meshach out of 99 for Memphis. Ooh, what's this? Wow, that is from Michigan State. That's Cohen Carr. He's a beast. That goes to the NIL spot. Congrats on that.
Nice.
One of the best dunkers in the college. All right, we have out of 50, Latson also for the NIL spot. And then OG Ananobi out of 99. We have Milos from Houston. We have Maxine, Asa Newell, and another NIL. NIL did really well in that one. Whoever has the Kings, they say hold that card. We are loading all these up right now too.
Yeah.
Congrats NIL spot. NIL spot's a cheat code in this break. We made it since it's guaranteed to get an autograph. So we made it very affordable for that. So that spot's always going to win. The Incredible Bulk, Tony Mandrich. All right, let me do a recap of that. There's a bunch more getting loaded as well, too. Congrats, nice Cooper flag up there, too. Jack Caglione for the Chiefs and others. Also that card as well, too. So some nice hits.
And Brunzy, if you're here, you want to shop the stand.
All right, a little recap of this break. And then we'll get into that next one. It's all football next one. Might be the last one of the night. I'm not sure yet. We have Kevin Garnett, Chuba on the patch auto, Chimeri, DK Titans, Dame Time for Milwaukee, which is Packers, Scottie Pippen Jr., Sanchez, Jack Besh auto, Marcus Simeon for the Nets, Jets, Mets. This one goes to the Giant spot in that OG. TJ Hawkins, nice CD Lamb variation. Marvin Harrison, Xavier Legette with Williams, Bryce Young, Cooper Flag, Meshack, which is Tennessee Titans autograph there. Nick Clifford. I think the Kings go with the Baltimore Ravens, right? I think that's one of the oddball ones. Look at Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore.
Yes.
Okay. And then we have for the NIL spot, nice Cohen Carr autograph. Also Latson NIL. Mason Graham, Chase Brown, Tyleek autograph. Zach Gallen, Arizona. With Suarez for Seattle. That one, Suarez, yeah. Then McCutcheon for Pittsburgh. And then we had the Jalen Lane Commanders tie-dye.
You're welcome, Derek.
The Trey Harris RPA tie-dye for the Chargers. Jack Sawyer for Pittsburgh. There was the Ryan Ritter for Denver and the Colorado Rockies. And then over here there was a Jack Caglione, 31 out of 50 on the Ivory autograph, which is a sit card. Kansas City, which goes with the Chiefs. And then we had the Tecmo Bowl, Brian Bosworth for Seattle. Congrats on that.
Nice.
And then one of the short prints, Cooper Flag, the Sun for Dallas. So congrats on that, too.
Congrats.
Good luck, because this is break 5291, last break of the night. On this Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. If you like wrestling, WWE, there is a release on Friday, which we'll do Saturday, which is called Royalty. And it's more like a, I don't know how much they are yet, but I think it's a higher end product, like a National Treasures type WWE product. So we'll be able to do some of those breaks on Saturday. All right, here we go. All right, we'll open the blasters first, see if we get anything. We have a Kenneth Walker there for the Seahawks Super Bowl champ MVP. All right, Turpin with Billy Bowman numbered to 299 and Jack Sawyer. Evan McPherson, Travion Henderson, and Zach Ertz. All right, Deshaun Hand, Ramondre Refractor, and Seth Hennigan. Alan Lazard, Jeremy Chin, and Will Johnson. We have Josh Allen and a Sauce Gardner. That's actually a sick looking card. I'll load that up right away. Colts on that. Sauce Gardner.
He
Put
did
it on the
stink.
stand. Put it on the stand.
Put it on the stand.
All right. Tommy Slade Johnson, and Tyler Warren. Start with a couple retail boxes. You never know. We've seen all the case hits come out of these. Even Kaijus. We've seen them all come out.
Yep.
Tecmo Bowls. They say you can't, but we've seen it. So we know it's possible. Make sure that box. Ha! There's one under the flap. Y'all, that's why I always show an empty box. Because there's been a couple times. So think about all the times, like, I've seen other breakers do it and not realize.
Yep.
That's why I always show that. All right, we have Tucker Craft. Tutu Atwell to 250. Nice getting numbered out of a blaster, but we want better. We want better. All right, Khalil Chase Brown with JCM for the Commanders. All right, we have Rico, Zay, Harold Fandon. Best song ever. It's just the best song ever. All right. Henry, Brock Bowers, Menungai. All right. And Hollywood Brown. All right. Always good to open a couple blasters. You never know. All right, we got the 3 hobby boxes to go. So we'll go select, we'll go Chrome Hobby, and we'll end it with the best box in the hobby right now, which is Delight, empty box. All right, we have Drake, Woody, Justin, and Ashton Genty. All right, Arian Smith for the Jets on the blue. Cam, Gino, Puka, Bryce. Did they message back yet? Did you see
Just
that?
no.
What did they say?
Potentially. I don't know.
Say, just tell them we're almost done. That we can take them over and go. What's up, Mikai? All right, we have Giovante, Graham Mertz with Michael Williams, Mikael Williams, RPA for the Niners. I'm going to call Zebra in this box because we're down to our final couple of the case. All right, CD Lamb. Last case we had case hit and 2 zebras. This case we haven't seen anything yet. All right, we have Jalen Milroe with a Jacoby Myers for the Raiders. Derek Harmon, Marv, and Will Johnson. All right, Travion Henderson on that silver. Dylan Gabriel on the patch. With Stafford, Will, and Byron Young. All right, Devin Achan. Chimeri DK for the Titans at $3.99. T.O. Caleb and Zay Flowers. We have Spencer Rattler. Come on. Tie-dye autograph. Mike Singletary. That's
Nice.
sick for the Bears. Numbered to 25. Thank you for all the shares, Asher. All right, nice. Bears, 23 to 25. Mike Singletary autographs for the Bears.
Noah.
Oh, Noah is one of the last spots. Trey Benson. Will Anderson, Texans, numbered to 75 field level. With Michael TJ. That is sick, isn't it? What's up, Winning? How are you doing tonight? What's up, Shay? Thank you for the heart meeting. Okay, we did get a zebra. McCaffrey. Good luck here, y'all. Scattaboo. Dylan Gabriel. Oh, that's a nice one. Neon Icons, Luther Burden, also for the Bears.
Wow, Bears. There you go, Noah.
Noah. That was one of the last spots, I think.
Yep.
Noah, neon icon zebra to go with your Singletary tie-dye. Where's Noah at?
No.
All right, nice Bijan the 49. Walker, Genty.
If we didn't root for Detroit teams, who would you root for?
Piney, in the past, I always rooted for the Ravens, only because I liked good defense and Ed Reed and Ray Lewis in them. Who would I root for? Piney. My brain doesn't have a space in it that would allow me even to say who else I would root for. Y'all, there's a redemption here.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck.
This could be good. Let's see if it says rookie or not. Wait. We have two auto. Okay, this is going to be rookie. This is going to be rookie. No, it's a Summit auto.
Ooh.
Okay, if it's not the same team, it goes to the most expensive team.
Okay.
Good luck. This is not good.
No.
Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald. So that goes between the Lions, Cardinals, and Vikings. I want this card.
Okay, hold on.
Who's the most expensive of these three teams?
Off the top of my head, that one I don't know.
That's crazy.
Give me a second.
She's gonna look up which team is most expensive.
Wow.
Jay said, "Let's split it." Jay, I don't know if that one goes for a crazy amount. Who else has those teams? I'll buy it off
Okay,
y'all.
so it's Lions, is NH Gunner.
Our rule here, Jay, has always been most expensive team. So if it would have to be, all three people would have to agree. But we'll let you know who.
Okay, NH been looking for that. So just a minute, give me a second. Now I'm clicking the wrong buttons because I'm stressed. So just a second.
Now that one's not number. It's numbered to what? That one's numbered to 100, I think, is the regular Summit.
Okay, so tell me again.
It is the Lions. How much are the Lions?
Detroit Lions are 139.
Okay, it is the Cardinals. It's not going to be Cardinals.
It's not going to be Cardinals or 49.
They're 49. And then the other one is the Vikings. It's close. Going to be close.
109. Lions.
All right, who has the Lions?
NH.
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 Oh.
NH said he's been searching.
You've been searching for that card, NH.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice, NH.
I forgot those three were on. I wonder how long it's going to take Panini to redeem it, though. NH, send us a picture if you ever get it. And please don't let them give you points, NH. If Panini offers you points, let me know. Because we're not settling for points on that card. And I know they've been doing that to people lately.
Congratulations, NH.
All right, we have Goff, Kenneth Grant, Bucky Irving, and Dylan Sampson.
I knew it was the Cardinals. I just, in this mixture product, it depends on the, mixture products.
Kirby
sure.
Joseph and Shudder.
Donnie still.
They haven't given points, I've heard. NH do not take points for that card. Brock Bowers and Jordan James.
But it's not expired. So.
No, but they're still offering that from time. It goes till 2027, so you got time. Bills, Shakir to 275 with Rashawn and Tez Johnson.
Okay,
You
Jay
did get
had
a
got the
Vikings?
Vikings one. Okay, that's good to know.
I hear you, Jay. I hear you. Either way, any stream you were in, Jay, everyone else gives it the first name on the card, which would have been the Lions anyway. We always just do most expensive. Aaron Jones. So either rule you go by, it would have been the
That's
same
right.
spot. All right, we have Saquon Barkley and Quincy Riley. I agree, C. Sween. I agree. I don't like first name on card. Kyle Duggar and Jonah. I feel like it's the only way. So Logan, we're not allowed to do that. First of all, that's kind of the problem. Mason Taylor, Mooney, and Jackson. Sometimes if the teams are the same price, I'll roll the dice. But on our end, we do get violations when I do that. With Jaden Daniels, Ginty, and Menungai. I mean, how else would you do it, Logan? I mean, it's got to be official through TikTok, right? They don't have like an official randomizer. All right, Devin Achan autograph for the Dolphins, the 150. Genty and DJ Giddens. That's why a lot of breakers you see do player on the top of the card or left of the card, and or most expensive. All right, Winston with T.O. and Jack Sawyer. Nice autograph for Devin, though, for the Dolphins there. There's Dylan Gabriel, Refractor, Chase, and Porter. I mean, Logan, technically the other apps don't let you do that either. They have built-in ones you can use, but you're not supposed to use, like, a dice or anything like that. All right, Blake, AJ, CD Lamb, and Nick Scorton. You remember, have you guys heard me before when that issue first came up and TikTok said we can't do it? We asked them for a solution. And you know what their solution was? Do you remember? Does anyone else remember? I know you remember. Their solution was we ask a trivia question, and whichever one of you three gets it right first would get the card. We're like, no, because other people, what if it's delayed for some?
Right.
What if someone's getting ghosted? And of course someone else in the chat's going to say the answer.
Right.
And what kind of trivia question would you ask that's even fair?
Right.
All right, Tyreek Hill, Tyler Algier, and Will.
That's right, Piney. Joey wants to do that.
Ooh,
Joseph.
nice. I love these. Malachi Starks to 25. Nice. Malachi Starks. These are sick on those topographs. For the Ravens, that's a sick card. Well, Logan, if they would just provide us with a way to do it, then it'd be cool. Josh Allen. So, for instance, on Fanatics, we can do it over there. They give us the choice to pick the 3 teams and then spin a wheel.
Wow, Wayne. I didn't realize it was that.
All right, Peyton Manning Broncos, numbered to 250, and Caleb Johnson. Yeah, out of hobby boxes, we don't see a lot of those, Wayne. On those topography, whatever, however you say them, topography.
Topography.
All right, Revel out of 250 with Christian Kirk and a Mecca. Nice topography. All right. Yeah, there is a difference there if you're purchasing a team 100%. Versus, yeah. There's a gray area there for sure. All right, here we go. Good luck.
Let's go. Good luck.
Best box in the hobby right now. That Bowman basketball delights are pretty close, though. All right, here we go. We have Bryce Young Refractor, Mason Smith. Whoa. Travis Hunter Pitcher Variation Gold is nice.
Nice.
With a Bucky Irving autograph. I always think it's going to be Tom Brady.
Nice.
Bucky Irving autograph for the Buccaneers. Browns autograph. Dylan Gabriel to 99. Last
Okay.
spot. With Shamar Turner. Troy. Harold Fannin to 99 for the Browns. Nick Scorton to 250 for the Panthers. And a Mason Smith to 199 for the Jags. With a refractor of Tyler Warren and Jalen Royals. This is a sick pitcher variation, Travis Hunter. Congrats on that. 11 out of 50. That's a nice card. Very nice. All right, I'm going to do a quick recap of that break. Again, Noah and Kobe will be on tomorrow night. You might see us do a pop-up stream sometime on Friday. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But Noah and Kobe will be on. They're on Thursdays and Fridays. And then we'll be back Saturday doing a little bit of everything, including some entertainment breaks on Saturday.
Wayne, they do a lot.
Yes, Wayne. Those image variations numbered go for a ton. Even the silvers do. All right, Nick Scorton, Mason, Harold Fannin, Tyreek, Will Johnson on the field level, Chamiri, Jacoby, Billy Bowman, Dylan Gabriel autograph was to 99. We have Bucky to 199 auto. That Travis Hunter pitcher variation, congrats on that. Revel, Peyton Manning, Broncos, Devin Achan autograph for the Dolphins, Arian Smith. Topography, Malachi Starks to 25. Those are beautiful. 2-2. Sauce Gardner, Williams. Then there was the, congrats on this, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Randy Moss, triple autograph for the Lions. And then we have Khalil Shakir, Bijan Robinson, the 49. And then Bears, you got a Mike Singletary tie-dye autograph and a Luther Burden zebra for the Bears. Congrats, Noah, on that.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy, Creighton?
Cruiser, if they come in a little later on the same stream, we usually honor it. But if it happens later on,
And
we will send them a pack.
I think they have 24 hours to accept it.
Yeah.
Richard, you have that redemption also. How long ago did you redeem it? All right, if you're new to us, I'm just going to turn off YouTube real quick while we're still